So our current goal now is to basically fire 2 ancient lasers. Also, by the way, Pascal joined us during that whole thing. She is a part of this ancient genius space race, apparently. And she keeps seeing holograms of our friend Sophie, which is what we called her. That's not her, like, OG name. Oh, man, thank you for the donation there. I don't know why.
By the way, it's pronounced lagged cassist. And just wanted to say I passed my private pilot check ride today and now I am a full-fledged pilot.
That's awesome!
You are always one of my favorite people of Team 4 Start and continue to bring me joy with your content.
Oh, thank you!
Keep it up.
That means a whole lot to me. Thank you very much. And thank you again for the donation. I need to seriously pull something up so I can see that better. Hold on. Because I really want to be able to thank people properly when that happens. So hold on just a second. Sorry. Okay. Lagcassist, thank you for the $5. And Moonbolt, thank you for the donation earlier. Okay, now that I've got that set up, I can... For that, just have chat up. Okay, and then I will also disable my preview so I don't have to worry about that. But now, we just set up... So it turns out for our spaceship to have liftoff, our ancient spaceship, Pascal discovered that the ship will not make it out of the aquasphere unless we get 2 lasers on either side of the world to shoot at the exact same spot to basically burn a hole into our planet's ozone layer for us to get out. Don't worry, apparently the aquasphere can repair itself really quick. It's not like Earth, so, we're not going to be causing horrendous climate change when we do this. But the mission we just completed was getting the 1 broken laser to be able to fire. So we just set that up here, so we should all be all good in the hood there. But anyways, yeah. Let me really quick scroll up just to make sure I can... want to make sure no one did any sort of, like, costume or team change request earlier. Does not look like it. If you are in the chat and want to spend your channel points, you can make me change the player running around and costumes and stuff all you want. But yeah, this was the control mechanism for the laser. We got that fired. So now it's time for us to head back to our spaceship and maybe get to space. Tara, is it me? Did this plot start grounded and escalated really quickly to a point where it feels like a Star Ocean game?
Sophie?
Also, Sophie, after the last battery got drank, started glowing and went blind. So clearly Richard is up to no good. Oh, also after drinking the last battery, Richard went to the core of the Earth and turned into a cocoon and started spitting out monsters. He became a giant cocoon. And these things started coming out, and they made like a whole navy of monsters that were destroying boats.
Terror. You can be such a child. You're both too cool for win quotes?
I'm a triplet?
Of course.
I am not your sister, Asbel.
And plus, every fight ends with some fun win quotes. Yeah, so King Richard kind of became Lavos from Chrono Trigger. He seems to have
The reach of those monsters has grown long indeed.
Uh-oh. Hold on. We've been having issues with my PlayStation freezing a lot. Just a second. Gonna fix this right back up. Totally real, legit copy of this game on a very real PlayStation 3. Because, little known fact, I'm using some DLC costumes that never came to the good old US of A, and my PlayStation does not like to play with them. So every so often we'll get little hiccups like that, Or just the game decides, you know, I don't want to do this no more. But luckily, I spend a lot of time of this stream talking about this game and not actually playing, so have not thrown us back too much. Just gonna have to do that fight again. Wind quotes and skits are what I really like about Tales because it really adds the characters. I definitely agree. I didn't even use my death healies this time.
Everyone.
But if you're curious about how combat works, the little number next to our face is basically our combo number, and each move has a different cost. And the more combos we do, we have a max limit we'll reach, but the more combos you start, I think, or the more hits in the last combo, decides like how much your max is when it refills itself. Okay, we saw that already. Skip this, hopefully. Please don't freeze here. I hope we're not at some weird soft lock spot. Okay.
The reach of those monsters has grown long indeed. I think Sophie was trying to warn us.
Time is short. We must make for the seaside cavern as soon as possible.
You got it, Cap. It's a secret to everybody.
It seems like the light we possess is
These are skits, fun little, like, I'm not gonna say non-canon, but they're usually the non-essential conversations. And they're great for giving you like some insight to the characters, and usually there's like kind of little side plots going through them. Like, I don't think in the main story it ever really focuses on it, but it's sort of clear throughout this, like, you know, Sharia is way into Asbel, and he just doesn't get it. Hubert thinks it's all dumb, but he knows what's going on. And Malik is like a big prankster to the whole group who just keeps being like taking advantage of his position as the adult in the squad of just spreading false knowledge to these children asking about the world.
pretty effective against the monsters who attacked us in front of the ruins. Then when we face them again, the team should include you, Sharia, and myself. That would be most efficient.
I think it did.
Okay, but let's just keep that a secret between the three of us.
Why?
Because I don't want to hurt the others' feelings.
Look, it doesn't have to be the three of us all the time. We can change things up as the situation demands.
We know we're the three strongest party members, but it doesn't need to always be us, you guys. Okay, to the seaside cavern. Okay, can we just use you to travel out of here? Yeah. These are the titles. They're like a tribe of people who are just merchants and kind of neutral in all this stuff. So they don't really what do you call it? Identify with any one nation, so they can kind of just sell as they please to everyone. Actually, the seaside cavern's right here. What are you doing? Although this is the wrong side of it. Hold on, I need to go on the other side. I think it's better for us to enter through the back because the spaceship is near the end of it. And that's right, Tara. If any no true Tales fan would tell you skits are non-essential viewing. They are a big part of what make these games, like, at least what endears them to me. Yeah, the turtles are like Switzerland. They don't commit to sides. They're just like, but hey, we'll sell you stuff. Oh wait, can I not get on it this side? Oh, I'm a dummy. That side is the other side because there's another entrance further down. Oops. Just a little detour. Ha ha ha! I just wanted to show you this fun border fortress. Someone had to build this. Someone had to program this, and you never have to walk through it in the game. Also true, Tronop. Yes, very much so. And then at the end of the game, you'll look at the skit viewer and it'll say, you've only viewed 30% of skits in game. And you'll be like, how did that happen? I looked at every time the chance came up. It's because there are a lot of hidden skits. There are a lot of skits that, like, you can't get on a first playthrough sometimes. There are a lot of skits where it's like, they're either or situations where something happens and a character responds to it. And, like, that only happens once in the playthrough, and you have to treat the situation differently in other playthroughs. Very hard to catch every skit. A Tales of Costume. Let's let Asbel wear his default outfit for a bit to show off his threads. I like it. I actually really, really like Asbel's default costume. Actually, this whole game, I think, has a very good-looking crew of default outfits for characters. All right, when you say default, do you mean no attachments? Because we're definitely keeping little Sophie there. I'm willing to get rid of maybe the cat ears. In fact, I'm kind of not crazy about the cat ears. Let's give him a hat instead. There's too much hair clipping through. Maybe not. You can wear goggles. Maybe not. His eyes do a lot of acting. Man, maybe the cat ears are the only thing. I mean, we've already got someone else with the peep it, so I don't want to have him do it. Him and his brother both have eye problems. They both wear glasses now.
Let's book it to the shuttle.
Okay. It's back where the giant doors were, right? Sophie, we'll be at Fodra soon.
Sometimes there are also
Hang in
skits
there.
like this where it's
Thank
just
you.
very much like, in case you forget, player,
keep
here's where you're
fighting.
going and here's what you're doing.
Good.
Me too. I'm gonna go punch a monster in the face.
Indeed.
I'm pretty sure
I will be
Pascal has a
right
therapy
beside
Sophie.
you.
I think everybody in the party has a therapy Sophie. I think that was a rule we made.
Pascal,
Though Pascal is also a
the overseer
child
told me
predator
to come
when it
here and
comes to
offer my
Sophie.
assistance. Is there anything you require? I should have known Fourier wouldn't come.
Fourier is Pascal's big sister.
Hey,
They've kind of
that's
been in a fight.
awesome, Poisson. Now I don't have to dink around with flying the shuttle.
The Amarcians are the
Come on,
ancient,
time to put
smart
you to
race
work.
that Pascal comes from.
Yes, ma'am.
Poisson seems to be like the second in command of the Amarcian enclave, i.e. the people who talk to us earthly humans.
Okay, here we go. Poisson, watch carefully, all right?
Yeah, Tara, I think we figured out that I can't remember if it was all the Amarcians are scientists or
Sweet.
mathematicians,
Both heat ray
or if
cannons
they're
are
all
online and
fish.
ready to go. Now we just need to tinker with the shuttle a little bit.
Pascal is
I wish we
22.
had more time. But what can you do with a bunch of stupid monsters flying around? Okay, guys. Poisson and I'll have
Her
this fixed
big ass
before you
head
can say
blocking
bananas.
most of the scene.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Pascal. Let us know if we can help.
But not
all
enough
right?
to block the captain's legs. Yes, you gotta see those. I think everyone in the party is like late teens. I want to say Asbel's 18, Hubert's 17, Sherry is also 18. But then they estimated
There you
Sophie to
are.
be about
I was
12,
wondering where you'd
Pascal 22,
Oh,
and I
hi.
think 46
You know, it's
for the
strange
captain.
to
I think
think
we
we'll
looked
be
that up
leaving
last
this
time.
world soon. Sophie comes from Fodra, right? I wonder what it's like.
Are you nervous?
Going to Fodra.
Yeah, I suppose. A little. But I'll be alright.
I'm sorry, Sheria. I'm sorry for dragging you into this.
Knock it off. Sophie's my friend too, remember? I'd do anything for her. She's the reason I got to see you all again. And now it's like we're all connected through her. It's funny.
Man,
When
Malik's
we were
only
kids,
40?
I thought she was my
Definitely
rival.
thought he was in his 40s.
Rival?
And like deep in there.
For what?
Well, for,
The older I get, the less
you know,
old 40
lots of
sounds, and
stuff.
it's worrying to me. Because I remember when my dad told
She
me
was
how he
mature
thought
and
40 no
pretty
longer
and
sounded old, and it scared
so
him.
very
And when he
strong.
told me that as a kid, I
Yeah,
freaked out and was
she
like, that'll never
was.
happen to me.
She's always been kind
And yet
of
here we are.
mysterious and exotic, you know? But since
How
she
do I feel
comes
about
from somewhere
Asbel? He's
beyond
pretty
the
bland,
sky,
honestly.
I guess that makes sense.
Like
You
as a
could say that,
character, he's
but that
very
won't
much
change
just
the
like
fact
kind of
that
your
she's been a
generic,
good
I just want to
friend.
protect my friends.
Nothing will change that.
Yes,
But I find,
agree.
I oddly find
save her,
him
Sheria.
very relatable though
We'll
in
save her and
reference
come
to
back
Sophie.
together.
Like I think
We've come
the
too far to let things end here.
I like the duality
Right,
of him and
let's
Sophie.
do this. Let's save our friend.
Because like it's they definitely sort of develop a father-daughter relationship, which I did not expect. Like it's way less we're just buddies, and it's not like a weird sex girlfriend thing either. It is like this, like, no, I'm protecting you because you need someone. And it's not just and I'll take bullets for you and stop bad guys who are trying to fight you. It is much more a I'm going to parent you, because that is what you've never had.
We won't fail.
Hey, I cooked a tomato parfait. Yeah, like a family bond, I guess. Maybe not father-daughter, but... And I appreciated that, because I definitely, when I played this the first time, thought we were signing up for boyfriend-girlfriend thing, and I thought it was gonna be weird with her amnesia and all. I'm not going that way, I just want to save.
Okay, that should do it. Whenever you're ready, Poisson. Roger.
The ridiculous head blocking so much of the scene is great to me. I always forget that stuff like that happens. Also, like, just stuff like this is also stuff I love in these games. Just the absurd outfits we can put everyone in. I feel like lots of games do that now, but
Alrighty then. Poisson.
Tales was one of the first games where I really was doing that to my party.
Understood.
Though usually, I won't lie, on my first playthrough of Tales games, I'll change costumes, but I'll never make them goofy. I will always be like, I want them to look cool.
Okay, kids, hop on. Let's go. No pushing now. Plenty of room for everyone.
What's that?
It sounds like the monsters that struck launch.
Yeah, Slash. Asbel by himself, not great.
Damn it.
Like, doesn't compare to someone like Yuri or Velvet, but with Sophie, he's really good. I would
very
agree.
difficult to
I would
approach
also
at this
say
point.
maybe
181,
Velvet and Laphicet are kind of like a better version
going,
of
Poisson.
Asbel and Sophie. I might,
Come on, Asbel.
I think you could
Let's go
argue me to that
collect
point.
some monsters.
because they are very
get in here,
similar in
we'll
like
never
the
be able to
familial
launch the
bond,
shuttle.
and that being kind of the
She's
thing that
right.
endears you.
We should take the fight to them.
I'll keep an eye on Sophie. You guys go.
All right, Sophie gets to stay on Earth, I guess, but we're all going to taking the ship to Fodra. Right? Or wait, oh, we're being attacked. Sorry, we gotta fight first. I thought we were trying to run away before they came in and did stuff. Yes, Honest Mango. I also would always swap Velvet to her village outfit. Wait, where are we supposed to go? Are they coming from the other one? Guess so. Velvet, I think, is a really cool character who I was initially put off by a lot because I think they made her, like, it's not that I'm like, you can't make a sexy character or they can't have, you know, like kind of revealing outfits, but her outfit is just so weird compared to her as a character that it just feels really out of place to me.
We will survive. Yeah, there. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, we do.
Ouch. Stun. Okay, you're good. So
Let this strike.
I know you don't like those moves.
Victory is ours.
Since I've been rewatching Bleach lately, Pascal reminds me of Chizuru. If that's the case, as someone who has only watched maybe an episode or two of Bleach, Chizuru would be one of my least favorite characters because Pascal annoys the hell out of me
They
sometimes.
just keep coming.
What are we going to do?
Her problem is like
Asbel,
I think she can
Master
be very
Hewlett.
funny, but she has like one joke she always does.
Bailey, what are you doing here? We saw a swarm of these things
Her
and
recurring
decided to give
gag is
chase.
she wants to
Now
touch
go.
Sophie
Get out of here.
because she
We'll
spent her
handle
whole
these
life
beasts.
seeing holograms of Sophie and couldn't touch them.
Asbel,
But now that
come
she's
on.
a real person to her,
Thanks, guys.
she just wants to
We
touch
owe
her.
you.
Chizuru is just a lesbian sexual predator, so Pascal. All right, yeah, sounds like you're on the money there. Whoa, anime scene.
Hurry inside. Preparing to load the shuttle onto the launch ramp. Readying the catapult. Shuttle engines online. Team
That's right. This ship doesn't have like ignition. We just throw it. It's a weird looking ship. I'm pretty sure this eventually becomes like our airship and lets us fast travel everywhere.
4, 3, 2,
It's honestly been a long time since I've gotten this far in this game.
0. Engines engaged.
Oh, maybe it does have an forgot how cool those things look in anime.
Wait, what is that?
Pascal's sister! She's bringing her own crazy chimera monsters to fight the monsters Richard made. We've got a monster on monster war.
You came all this way just so you could help us.
Guess my sister doesn't hate me if she risked her life to make sure I got off the planet. Or maybe she really hates me to get me as literally as far away as I can get. Yeah, Richard's monsters really look like nobody, or not nobody's heartless. Like their designs, they're very heartless. I can see them in Kingdom Hearts, no problem. Also, they've made anime adaptations for, I want to say, like, not half, but quite a few Tales games. But they're always, like, OVAs or movies. I would watch, like, whole seasons of each game. Easily. A little bit of a rough landing on the planet Fodra. Oh, good. Sophie did come with us. I thought we left her back on... I don't know what the name of the planet we're from is. I know it's not Earth.
Sophie!
I didn't realize we're wearing the same glasses as Sharia. I don't want people matching attachments if they're not baby Sophie.
Did we make it? Is this Fodra?
Should be.
Once we clear the
Ash, I've got
felt like we were
VODs of
falling.
all of this on YouTube so
Yeah,
far.
Fodra has a stronger
I think the last
gravitational
stream I
pull than the
did
world
is the
we're
only
used
one that
to.
isn't up there yet.
Hence, it yanked us right in.
But it will be going live tomorrow, and this one should be
Let's
going
get off
live
the shuttle and see where we
the
are.
next day. Now that I've figured out I can pause recordings whenever I show you guys copyrighted videos, it's made editing these down a lot easier. Oh, cool. We have an item shop in our ship. These are better. How much money are they? This is gonna add up quick, isn't it? Right, that's not necessarily better. Hold on. P attack is like physical attack. Krios attack is like your magic attack, basically. You don't know what any of these stats mean. We're able to dualize our weapons, which make them better. Some of these are going to be tough calls for me. Like, all of these numbers seem worse, but CC is that little number, you know, that's our combo number. And having that high is arguably the most important thing you can do. Yeah, and I've upgraded a lot of the weapons that they're holding, so like it makes the stat numbers a little deceptive. So I might honestly get some mithril knives, because that CC boost is a lot. That's just a lot of good stats. It's just a lot of good stats. Alright, where are we at on armor? Whew. That's pretty good. Okay, so is Asbel... Oh, it's not giving him an up arrow because other stuff could be better. Okay, well, the captain definitely gets at least one. And that's like, is that all of our money? Or wait, no. That's almost all of our money. We won't be able to afford anything expensive after that. Are we still on evil difficulty? I think we are. This is like all our cash. Goodbye, wallet. 37 stamps, though. Look at this. Our stamp card's filling up. All right, if we equip all this stuff, maybe we can sell some things. You didn't get yours changed. That. Also, you got this. You'll keep this. You know what? We don't need any. Or do I want to dualize some of these? A +6 might make something good. Okay, so I won't sell you. I'm gonna sell you though. You never tempered. Yeah, those tempered ones I think I'll keep. Or does blue mean it was tempered? I'm blanking on this game's stuff. And also, not gonna lie, a lot of this is probably not really that important. Holy cow, though. That is a very expensive weapon that I'm gonna want to sell soon. Okay, yeah, that was correct. The crafting system in this game is not very complicated. It's just tedious. It's just a lot of scrapping stuff to make better stuff and then scrapping that stuff again, or dualizing it again, rather, to make it even better. The quality, and I still don't quite understand this, but it is about how many, the number of letters in the quality is what's actually making it good. So you want to get bigger words for your quality. And if you fuse things that are the same word, you get something better out of it. So that's like, it's kind of just jumping into different categories instead of like the word is not actually implying its quality. But my shorthand that tends to work pretty well is just look for whatever one has the yellow word or the green word, and that's probably going to be a good one. So like epical or haughty. I don't like, I guess can I see there? Okay, so this will give +9, +3, +2. This gives +7, +8. So wait, let me do some quick math here. My total then for this would be 14 versus my total for this is 15. So technically I am getting more number added here. It's just spread better on the other one, right? I don't know. Either way, you really don't have to worry about it too much. You can just sort of throw these together and until you're getting like, which I guess to be fair, I am on like one of the higher difficulties right now, so maybe this isn't the right move. But my other thing that I will go for are, excuse me, Rise and Exceed shards, because those are the ones that directly affect your CC. There are other ones that will give you CC, like let you build it faster, but Rise ups your starting amount, and Exceed raises your max amount, and those are definitely, to me, the most important ones to build, but not probably for the captain, because he's our wizard. So he can kind of stay back, and he doesn't have to worry about chaining big combos. But yeah, I would definitely say this crafting system is maybe not the best. I think they reached pretty hard for it, and I don't think it honestly was the best move. But it works. It's not like awful. It's just definitely more than it needed to be. I want you to have maybe that Exceed shard I was looking at earlier. Yeah, and it gives you a stuffy quality. I like it. I think yellow means it's a better quality than you have, and green means it's a quality you've never seen before. And now that we've gotten pretty late into the game, we are not seeing qualities we've never seen. That'll work for now. Everyone's looking good. All right, outside we go. Please, dear God, don't freeze on me. We just did a bunch of shit.
This is Fodra? There's nothing here. It's a wasteland. How could Sophie possibly come from this place?
It looks like a great battle was fought here in the past.
Or
There's
something.
signs of combat throughout the landscape.
Look at these
It's so
rocks.
cold and
They've had
desolate.
combat.
There aren't even any plants. See that big round orb in the sky? That's our home. We couldn't see Fodra from there, but we can see our world just fine from here.
We have an
That's all
atmosphere.
quite fascinating, but I have a more immediate concern. Will this shuttle ever fly again?
Nope.
Yeah, I don't know. That landing really did a number on
We
it.
might be marooned on our dead planet.
Wait, are you saying we're trapped here?
What?
Good thing you
So
dressed for the
even
weather,
if we
Hubert.
managed to help Sophie, we can't take her back? We still have to find a cure for Sophie, right? We'll just add fixing the shuttle to our to-do list.
Pascal, you do not understand the gravity
I
of the
suppose
situation.
we don't have any other options.
Yeah, curing Sophie has to be our first priority. We can deal with the other problems later.
We need to
Can
get the
someone
lay of
just
the
get her
land.
off my back?
I
We
wonder
don't
if
talk
there's a
about it,
town
but she weighs a
nearby.
ton.
Hey, come look over here. That building appears to be floating in midair.
Well, looky there. I bet that's a city.
That's incredible.
Maybe we can find someone to help us.
We'll never know unless we try. Let's check it out.
I went to the moon and all I found was minced meat. Oh jeez, the moon people.
I expect the best from everyone.
Ooh, we're getting the Fodra battle theme. We don't have anyone with a costume theme on.
Gotcha.
Oh, I'm petrified. First I was afraid. Oh god, someone help me. Oh. Wait, what am I doing? I can just switch characters. Go back without prompting Sharia. Yes! Brothers in arms!
Better, but you've still got a ways to go.
There, you see, Hubert? He's talking to you.
That was directed at the both of you.
Oh. Our teacher's so rough on us. Hey. More titles. Okay, good. Safe spot. That's what I was wanting to see. Okay, Ash 90's Trend Kid asking what titles do. So every character can get a shit ton of titles. Lots of them. Actually, I think this is the max list. I feel like early on I said that you scroll for a second. Guess it's not entirely true. Each title comes with like little buffs that it gives. And you get them for doing different things, like poison proof. I got poisoned a bunch of times, and eventually I gained the poison proof title, like that kind of stuff. Stagger strike, like all these ones down here are for different moves, and it's just for using them a bunch of times. Like used Nimble Fang like 50 times, it gave me the adept. Used it 100 times, got the master. I'm sure the number is different than 50 and 100, but just stuff like that. But each thing comes with its own little set of buffs. Some of them give you costumes. Some of them teach you new moves. Some of them give you cool skills where it's like, oh, now every time you sidestep, you gain 2 CC or something. Like just different things like that. But it's just real cool because every character's got like their own unique titles. They each do stuff. Sometimes if they're, ooh, she learns a bunch of new moves with this one, so we're definitely turning that on. Anytime I see learn art as a thing, I try to prioritize it, but I haven't really been looking through people's titles lately. And usually these square ones are story related, so that's usually where they'll put new arts so you don't learn them early. Hey. Angelic Ascent, that sounds pretty good. What kind of materials will we find here on Fodra? Oh, money.
Everyone stay on your game.
Whoa, that is not who I thought I was targeting. I'll work with it. I forgot how cool that move is. Horizontal, so I gotta backstep it, sidestep it. If you block for a while, you get like that extra little fire barrier around you, and I'm pretty sure that has like guard break properties, but I don't remember for sure. But I try to do it a lot. And I know you build your CC really good. Ooh, boy, these guys do a lot of damage. Forgot we were on evil difficulty.
Be gone! Dragon! Let the
Get in there, Sharia. You don't get to sing.
Victory
Oh,
is
never mind.
ours.
I try to swap around characters during combat more because they make it really easy in this game, and there's a lot of games that it's a process to swap characters around. So I want to take advantage of it. They're just going to let me do it for free, basically. This seems like the critical path. Let's see if there's a treasure chest or something over here. Or a discovery of some sort.
Focus! This'll be tight!
This will be tight, Captain. See, it feels like you're watching an anime with switching these positions and stuff and perspectives. Would like to see Sharia and Callan's outfit. You got it, Ash. I will swap that over here in just a sec.
You need to study up on the basics.
Love those sound effects of spells ringing after the fight ends. Costumes have a tendency to mess with things, so I'm gonna save, even though I just did, just to be sure. No status. I always forget. Love and Sharia style. Sorry, Geo, but it was requested a change, and that's what we're gonna get. To Callan. Tales of Grace has had a crossover with Code Geass, so there's a lot of characters with Code Geass costumes. Not everybody. I think Asbel, Sharia, Sophie, and Richard.
We will survive! Survive! Win! First shot! Strike!
Ooh, she's learned Nurse. She can heal everybody way more effectively now. Awesome. Come on, guys, keep my combo going for me.
Are you all right, Sharia? Can you stand?
If only Asbel could be this kind.
See, she's way into Asbel, and all he's doing is like, we did it! Whoa. I don't think I've ever unlocked that title. What was that? The Mastery Master? Because he's mastered so many things? That's pretty fun. He gets better CC if he masters this one. Great. Well, definitely doing that. I think it took me surprise in early TFS games that every time Code Geass came up, the couch relentlessly shit on it, but never explained why. My problem with Code Geass has always been I feel like it's kind of up its own ass. It seems like it really thinks it's smart with its philosophy. And I don't know, maybe it's because I watched it later in life, but it was all stuff that I feel like, well, yeah, no shit. Like, these are concepts people talk about all the time. And it just feels like it really thinks it's smart. I kind of had the same problem with Full Metal Alchemist. It's like, not that it's necessarily saying bullshit or like things that aren't, you know, that you can't think about and like have interesting discussions with. But I feel like people were always just like, it's such a smart show. I was like, yeah, that was not the vibe I got.
We won't fail.
It's also been like maybe somewhere in the neighborhood of like 10 years since I've watched it now. So who knows what my opinions might have changed to. There may have been other, more valid reasons to feel the way I did.
No signs of intelligent life. Nothing but some weird monsters. What happened here?
Hey, Sophie. Pascal says that distant ball in the sky might be our world. Isn't that amazing?
She can't see, remember?
Sophie? Asbel, Sophie isn't responding.
Hey, Sophie.
Let me see her. Okay, she's fine. You two can chill now.
Really? I mean, right. Of course. Of course she is.
Thought we
But if
lost
we
Sophie
don't
in a
hurry,
skit.
she'll keep getting worse.
Damn it. Why?
I don't know. Don't ask me.
It's just
I
true.
promise we're going to save you, Sophie. Just hold on for a little longer.
To the floating city. Turns out this was the critical path. Whoops. I think we run around Fodra for a bit, though, so I'll have time to look at the other paths. Telos Astiu.
Looks like this really is a city. Or at least it used to be.
What a mess. Do you think we'll find anyone here?
I don't know. This place looks as empty as everything else we've seen here.
It gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Hey, there's somebody on the floor!
Is that Sophie?
No, but the resemblance is uncanny.
What did you do?
I don't know. I just touched her and then poof!
Just like you do, Pascal. You touch things and ruin them.
I see someone.
Stop! Wait!
Slash, can the
Don't
captain
go.
wear his Vesperia outfit for these points? Absolutely.
Well, at least we know
I'll
someone's
swap that
alive.
over in a sec.
Come on. Let's find them and start asking questions.
Raven. Another thing I really like about Tales games is I feel like they reward you for playing other Tales games when you play
This
a Tales
is,
game, because there's
disquieting
copious
place.
callbacks
I
and
hope it's
references.
really where we need to be.
Come on.
To former
Let's
games.
chase that person we saw earlier.
Maybe we should split up.
That sounds reasonable. But splitting up may cause additional problems.
No, we need to stick together. We have no idea
We
what
will
lies
not
ahead of
Scooby-Doo
us.
this up.
I agree. And we should all be together to protect Sophie as well.
And see, it's fun because, like, you know, it's not like character development. Other games have never done that. But, like, skits are just fun because, like, Hubert, when we found him, like, after, you know, he had been moved away for a while, he was an asshole who didn't care about people. And he was like, Sophie's dead. This fake isn't worth protecting or caring about. And now he's like, guys, we can't split up. What if something happens and we need to protect Sophie? We should all be here for that. And it's like, oh, like, you've grown. And, like, these skits are just really good little, like, ways to highlight how characters have changed over the course of the game.
Oh, what is that smell?
Disgusting.
Something must be rotting.
I'll never get this out of my clothes.
Ooh, yum! Somebody's fermenting soybeans!
Soybeans? Why?
You can make all kinds of goodies out of soybeans if you vary the fermentation level.
Fermentation level?
Yeah, it's a lot easier than you think it is. All it really boils down to is the amount of time you spend fermenting them.
So are you saying these soybeans are going to become something else?
Maybe we should try some and see.
Things can become
Pascal, how can
other
you tolerate
things.
this smell without holding your nose?
I like this smell.
How could... oh!
Hanging out with people who love weed smell. That's what it's like. If anyone tells you that their kush, their dank smells good, they're using it too much, or they're a liar. Whee! What do you think they use this for in their dead city? Didn't realize so many people in the chat felt the same about weed smell. Weed smells gross. Sorry, potheads. Not saying you can't have fun with your magic flower, but don't push that stank on me.
Oh, so that's it. I think I finally just figured out what's been bothering me about this planet.
What is it?
I felt like something was missing. I mean, besides all the people. But I couldn't put my finger on it.
Plants.
And now you have?
It's hard to put into words, but see, on our world, you can sense the life in any living being, even monsters. But the monsters here aren't like that. They lack a certain spark, I guess.
I get what you mean. I think we've all felt something similar ever since we landed here.
Plants and animals, or any other kind of life form, barely exist on this planet at all. I guess that must be why this is here.
Yeah, it makes sense that the people who once lived here wanted to preserve any kind of remaining life.
I can't imagine what they must have gone through. Our world is so full of life. Being here makes me realize how much I take it for granted.
Boy, if
I
our
guess all we
planet
can
died,
do
it would
now
actually
is
be
to
pretty
honor the
sad.
past and
It
make
just
sure
occurred
the
to
same
me.
mistakes aren't committed again. We have to make sure Aphinia doesn't suffer the same fate as Fodra.
Iphenia is the name of their planet. Okay. So Creus was created to teleport Elith. Has to stabilize Elith particles. City's altitude is falling. What does that mean? Creus's artificial ore. Name of the colonial satellite. Make sure Aphinia does not become Elfine. Fini. Finito. Dead. Over. Pretty sure I get what you're putting down. We were on the first floor last time, so basement one? Or are we in? Was this where we got? This all looks very the same. Oh, you're new. Pretty sure there aren't any beaches around. Hubert should change. I agree, Honest Mango. It ain't swimming time. What have we not seen from him in a while? I feel like we almost never do modern youth with him. And I always really like this outfit. This is normally what I have Hubert running around in my playthroughs. The living quarters, unlike the dead quarters, which is everywhere else you've seen. If you told me the next game was Tales of Aphinia, I'd believe you.
What's going on with that machine?
And then you could make it a secret sequel to Graces. This game might end in a place that I feel like set up for a good sequel that never happened.
Hey, it's a person.
I guess not really set up for a sequel, but they left enough stuff that you could definitely make a sequel.
She's not breathing and she has no pulse, but I don't think she's dead.
Who is this strange emerald-haired lady in space? Slash, just because she isn't breathing and doesn't have a pulse means she's dead. Obviously, she felt, you know, the warmth of life coming from her body.
Did you bring these people here, Sai?
She is alive.
And who might you all be?
My name is Asbel Lant. My friends and I came here from a different world.
I believe you.
A different world? Do you mean Aphinia? Does that mean the seal has finally been broken?
Aphinia?
Were we
No.
not supposed to see that
How
skit
odd.
earlier where they said we need to make
Then
sure this
how,
doesn't
may
happen
I
to
ask,
Aphinia?
Did you arrive here?
We flew here in a shuttle created by my ancestors. Although it kind of broke when we landed.
I see. So you must be an Amarcian.
Just flew our little
That's
spaceship
it.
down here, huh?
But how do you know about the Amarcians? Is there some kind of connection between us and Fodra?
There is, yes.
Sort of. Kind of. Not really.
So are you a Fodran?
Yes, I am. My name is Emerald. Forgive me for not making
I like the name
introduction
Emerald.
sooner. I never dreamed that I might one day speak to people from Aphinia.
Ephinia must be their name for our homeworld.
I appear to have been asleep for quite some time.
Do you know how long exactly?
Around 1,000 years, I believe.
Holy crap!
I had planned to awaken when the chaos on Fodra subsided. I had no idea it might take this long.
I'm sorry to be so forward.
Like my
but
good
we have an
friend
urgent
Walt
question.
Disney, I put
Do you know
myself
this
to
girl?
sleep. Did not realize 1,000 years would take
That's
place.
Protos Haste, is it not?
I think we saw Sophie referred to as Protos Haste once or twice before, and we didn't know what it meant.
It also appears to be malfunctioning. Did you bring this all the way from Ephinia?
What do you mean malfunctioning?
Could it be that you don't know about Protos Haste?
Everybody knows about Protos Haste.
Protos Haste is not a human being. It is an artificial humanoid soldier created by Fodran scientists.
Sophie is a warrior robot!
Constructs that resemble people, but are not.
We discovered
They're
that
not
the
people.
perfect body
That would
is a
explain why she didn't
12-year-old
age during the
girl
7
for
years She
combat.
was missing.
Well, I don't care. She's still Sophie. She's still our friend. Sophie is sick, Emerald, and we came here to find a cure. Do you know a way to treat her?
Protos Haste is equipped with a self-healing module, but... yes, that seems to be malfunctioning as well.
Surprise, our amnesiac friend
damage
turns
is
out to
quite
be a
severe.
robot killing
Could it
machine.
have been Lambda?
Well, no. A killer robot, not a robot killing machine.
This
It was a
unit
machine.
can be
It was
repaired,
a robot
but
that
we
kills.
must take it to the Humanoid Research Center. However, the center had been overrun by monsters even before I went to sleep. I imagine it's much worse now.
You ever just hit the snooze
Going
button
there
for
will put your
1,000
lives in
years?
grave danger, and Protos Haste will be unable to defend you. Also, even if you reach the center, there is no guarantee that its equipment will still function. It's quite possible that this unit is simply beyond repair.
No.
Don't
Knowing
worry,
all
we'll give you
that,
another
are
one.
you
They're on
still
sale in
willing
the
to
gift
risk
shop.
your lives for Protos Haste?
Yes, Sophie's our friend, and we'd do anything to save her.
Very well. In that case, I will not attempt to dissuade you further. There is a machine in the research center that should be able to repair this unit.
I would love if, like,
Although I
after
do not
giving this
know if it
speech,
still
Emerald just like,
functions.
anyway,
However, you
anyone
will
else
be
use a
unable
nap?
to
I think I'm
operate
gonna
the
take a
machine
nap.
without my help. So I
I
will
feel like I have
accompany
not
you
been
on your
sleeping well
journey.
lately.
We appreciate the help.
I will also see that your shuttle is repaired in the meantime.
Dope.
Sai, please get the shuttle to the launch bay and see that it is fully repaired. It would not do to have our guests brave the research center, only to be stranded here in the end.
The
Yes,
shuttle's
mama.
in pretty bad shape, so feel free to whack it around or whatever.
Thank you, Emerald. You've already been a tremendous help.
Yes, well, I suppose we should be off.
Emerald now accompanying you, not a party member though. Just had 100 guilds sitting in this thing. I'm pretty sure that used to be a magic carta, but we downloaded them all. I figured her sleeping chamber would be a discovery. What's up? Weren't you supposed to pick up the ship? Oh, you're not Sai. Yeah, why are we thinking I'm Emerald? It seems like Sai's doing all the work. Spring life appears to have gone offline for good. Oh, hell yeah. Sophie's got that flower bed back at the house. We can bring her space seeds. Oh my goodness, was that a Sophie between small and medium? The legendary, intermediate Sophie? Emmer, Cornell, working together. Emerald, I'm guessing, was what that started. I don't know what corking is. Citadel still at war, humanoids in opera, but mutation, hopeless. I feel like these machines had a horrifying last couple seconds if these are like what they're running on repeat. Laboratory, southeast. Copies, out of control. Elif, lost. people stole, killed each other. Ooh, okay. This was the password we saw. Said the satellite planet. I don't know if they mean this or our planet, so I'm gonna start with Fodra. And if it's not this, it's Affinia. Okay, so it's Affinia. How are they spelling that? Was it... Pretty sure it was this? Affinia? Affinia? Okay, hold on. I like that spelling. Maybe you're right. I don't think you can uppercase in this, so I don't think it could be case sensitive. Hey, all right. Good going, Honest Mango. You were reading. I was just listening. Saw something about XP. Hold on, what's that? Spellbook that halves all of your stats except accuracy, but doubles the amount of XP you earn. Ooh. No thank you. Not while we're on evil difficulty. But that does sound really good. That might be something I use to grind in the future. Oh boy. This game makes me so nervous though, because like I keep like and it's not the game's fault. It's my the very real PlayStation. With how often this game crashes now, I'm like scared at every loading screen, and every time like I pull up a menu that it's just gonna be like, oh, stopped working. So forgive me if you see me run back and save a lot after doing what seems like nothing, because I just don't want to have to do anything
again. Are the
again.
humanoids we see strewn about here also?
Yes, Ash,
haste
there are
units?
lots of secret super bosses
similar,
in this.
but fundamentally different. These are Elith powered.
I think there is a whole secret
humanoids,
dungeon.
Just like
There's definitely a
Sai.
post-game
So the ones that
like
can fire
quest.
called Proto's haste?
Strictly speaking,
And there's
that is
definitely a
not
super
correct.
boss that we've already encountered but
When
never
we reach
fought.
the laboratory, you'll understand.
Wow, Emerald. You know stuff even Pascal doesn't. It makes me really confident that you can help Sophie.
I assure you that I will.
Ugh. Trust me. We don't need an N right now, do we? Yeah, we're fine. No problems here. Send me to Region 13. What you got, little boy?
Preserve mankind, hopes, bridge, gap between, protect precious.
We must protect the precious. I found trash on Fodra. See, it's your guys' awful littering habit that did this to you. Oh, Malik's wearing his Raven costume. I was like, why are we getting different music? So yeah, costumes can change the battle music also. Fun little note. Hell yeah, well time dodge, baby. Dragon! Bonk.
I serve to protect.
Uh-oh. Asbel's mastering things. That means that he's run out of new titles. Okay, Tails game, whose name you like the least? So like the name I think is, wait, so the worst named game? Or do you mean what character whose name I like the least?
Focus, this will be tight.
Okay, the worst named game. I don't like I always thought Zestiria was too close to Vesperia. It's not necessarily that I think Zestiria is a terrible name. I actually think having a Z one's pretty good.
I must admit that your skills are quite impressive.
But I don't like it because it just sounds too close to Vesperia. Magilu is definitely one of the best Tales characters by a country mile. It's funny, but I kind of always have a soft spot for the magic characters, because I would say Jade, Magilu, and Rita are probably my top 3 Tales characters.
Focus, this will be tight.
Oh yeah. If we're going by canon pronunciations, X-Zilia sucks. If it was just Zilia, I'd be fine with it. But because you're canonically supposed to pronounce and emphasize the X, I think it sounds really bad.
Not bad, don't you think?
I know this all looks like chaos, but trust me, I'm pulling off some fun feeling combos here. Tempered weapons. Magilu is an agent of chaos who somehow managed to increase solidarity between the group by calling out issues that no one else wanted to talk about. Kind of exactly. Like, yeah, she's like, your whole group is kind of this dysfunctional band of badasses. And she's sort of there just like, hey guys, here's some fun levity for the situation. Also, this seems like a real problem that none of you are addressing. And people would.
I just hope their machines still work so we can help Sophie.
Come on, let's get inside and see.
I don't care at all that we're literally on another planet and checking out ancient civilizations. I just hope their machines will help our friend. Richard, inside his
all I can hear is my heartbeat. But I'm still alive. Trust will only betray.
Since Richard was in his party, he wore what he was wearing when he was last in our party, which
only disappoint.
Was Lelouch's outfit with a cardboard box on his head.
Hope and return it to the planet. To the planet's soul, Lambda.
Oh, sounding spooky. All right, Ash saying that Pascal's cat costume throwing him off a little bit. You got it, my friend. She don't need to wear that. What if... What do I never see her in? She does not have enough costumes. Her, Hubert, and Malik, I think in particular, need more costumes. She is gonna be... an idol master. Lambda. Ooh, I forgot I like this Dungeons theme. Tales games usually have really good soundtracks too. Another feather in their cap.
Expect the best from everyone.
Does the costume screen mess up the stream's frame rate? It doesn't change anything for me. But that's curious if it does. I wonder if it's generating those models. The battle ends definitely. Those tend to chug. That definitely happens. Because this game switches from 30 frames a second when you're on the map to 60 frames a second when you're in combat. And apparently,
It will take more than that to stand in our way.
custom PS3s are really bad at dealing with that. I don't think anyone's actually going to do anything if I admit that I'm, emulating this game. But it's a fun bit for me to always talk about how I'm playing this on
This
PS3.
wall is a little different from the walls around it. So that could mean...
That it's a retractable shutter.
Okay,
If that's the case,
as long as it's
then there
like
must
pretty
be a
consistently
device somewhere
good
that
during all the
controls
important
it.
stuff, I don't really
Yes,
mind if
let's find it.
if the costume swap and the victory themes or screens are a little weird on the frame weight. dedicated wham. Whoa. Hee.
Focus. This will be
20 hit combo. You got it. I think I can do one of those. Okay, this just isn't it. Oh, you done fucked up now. We're gonna kill them all before we can get 2 hits. They couldn't survive 20 hits, game. You can't punish me for that.
Why didn't I push harder for a raise in my allowance? What?
I see this when that one quote was a perfectly fine frame rate for me. Hubert's weapon. So every like the characters in this basically have 2 attack modes. Like they each kind of like can sort of switch how they attack. And Hubert's cool thing is he's got like this dual blade kind of like spear halberd thing that splits in half and is actually 2 guns. And it's just cool as hell. Such a fun theme. Oh, now I remember this dungeon's annoying thing. So you got these batteries. Okay, we have a charge battery and there's a charge battery here. Guess what? We're gonna need to put these batteries somewhere, and then we're gonna have to run back and remember where the charge batteries are and find them. Okay, I just remember this being a little frustrating. Deep in my past. Whoa! Is that Sharia's new spell? That's awesome. Divine Saber, and it's just a ton of lightning bolts from the sky. Great, I feel like you've been annoyed by almost every dungeon's gimmick in this game. Look, I love Tales games, but I will not shy away from the fact that I think their work in dungeons not very good. I would say that is consistently my least favorite part of every Tales game, is kind of the dungeons. I don't think their puzzles are often very fun. They're usually just tedious, not super, like, they don't make you think. It is just like, oh, I see what I have to do. And then you have to do it. It's usually something where it's like, all right, you could have just made these doors that I walked through and I would not feel worse about it.
Let's keep moving.
But yeah, as someone who loves these games, I am absolutely willing to admit that I do think they drop the ball a lot when it comes to their dungeons. And it's unfortunate, because you really don't have to. The Zelda games have fun dungeons. They know how to do puzzles. Okay, so are these uncharged, I'm betting? Nope, you're also charged. You're also charged. Nothing in these rooms, so we're going to have to come back for these later, I'm guessing. Sorry I'm asking a lot of questions. Don't be Ash. Who's cooking in the middle of battle and how? So cooking appears in most Tales games, and how you do it is kind of different for each game. For this game, they have their magic MacGuffin called the Elif Mixer, which you basically fill with magic gas, and just by triggering certain things, it will create things. And so this food is coming out based on like how much damage we're taking. Like if we land a 50+ hit combo, we will make a great parfait. If someone is KO'd, a dry curry will be made, and it will bring them back to life. But yeah, we are essentially farting food because we're using magic gas, and it spits out food for us. Don't ask questions. Well, please ask questions, but you know, don't think too hard. Don't worry. We're just making food, and it's fine. Okay, let me guess. This elevator's battery is dead. We will swap that. We will take this spent battery. We will swap it for a charged battery. We're gonna have so many loading screens that are just gonna give me mini panic attacks. Because this game loves to freeze. Like to think the backup members on the side are cooking food. Hey, you know what? I'll accept that. That makes enough sense to me. Pascal, or who else isn't in combat right now? Emerald or Sophie. They're the ones making food. Oh wait, no, we already we switched Pascal's outfit. Never mind.
I expect the best.
I was confused by that star, which normally means a side quest thing, and I don't know why there would be one here. Ow! Stop it! Ah, my hit stun. Divine Saber. Oh, it's okay. I'm not gonna get these guys too far away.
Prepare yourself. Like the dam.
Instant ball. Ah, didn't go long enough. So that meter on the side grows based on how much damage we take or deal. Enemies can get it, and we can get it too. Once it maxes out, we basically don't take hit stun anymore for either side. And it can be bullshit when the opponents get it, but when we get it, we can trigger our Mystic Arts, which are basically our cinematic finishers. This looks like it's still functional. Ooh, let me see. Yup, still ticking. You know a lot about these things, little bro. Studied them extensively in military school. Among other subjects, I had to be the top of my class. That's because you had to represent the glasses-wearing crowd. Are you making jokes about my eyewear? No, it's because I consider being anything other than number one was utterly meaningless. Although, yeah, I think about it now, it's almost funny. Why? At first I worked so hard to please my adoptive father. Later it was to get back to Lant. Because they sent you off to be adopted? Yeah, struggled to accept the truth of my adoption at first. Once I did, I was furious at Lant and my father. They were all I could think about. It's like they say, mother is the necessity of invention. Yes. However, I'm not sure if that applies here. Though I admit to being quite shocked when I came back to Lant. How come? Once I came into power, I saw just how difficult my father's job was. Lant's political position has always been quite precarious, after all. Why didn't you quit? I don't know. I guess I just wanted to prove to the world that I could do the job. So you could have revenge and stuff? I don't think that was it. I don't think it was because Lant was my hometown, or that it was an important strategic point for Strata. I think I was just testing my own heart. Maybe it's something even more basic than that. Like what? I couldn't tell you. That'd totally ruin it. What? You'll understand. Don't worry about it. If you say so. And we found the drive unit. A lover of Lant! What's that title gonna do for him? Oh, this is the one he's doing. Ooh! Not the thing we just got, but... Okay, that doesn't teach him anything new, so he can learn that later. Thunderbringer sounds pretty great. Okay, good. These are both teaching him Thunderbringer. Tronop, pick a different costume. Malik is already Raven. He was in swimsuit for a long time, but we turned him Raven earlier in this stream. You're telling me Hubert's whole upset arc could have been avoided with a simple "bring your adopted son to work" deck? Yes, exactly. He just never felt like he was proven to anyone, so he had a lot to prove, and turns out having a chip on your shoulder makes you kind of a jerk. I love it when sword users and Tails games get big AoE things. Ow. Hey, Sophie, CC again? You got it.
Hold it right there. Hold it right there.
I forget that all my A arts have like, or B arts have like secondary moves if I hit it again. Ow, you guys don't take hit stun anymore, so it's gonna make this hard. And a lot of your damage comes from being comboed.
Your skill skills are amazing.
Thanks. I'll use them to protect us all.
Hubert is now the Thunderbringer. glad she can change costume even though she can't fight. Ooh, ride her forward, chat. Ride her forward. What do we do? What do we do? First person who says something is what I'll go with. The road forks and I need help deciding. Forward it is, Tronop. Oh, Honest Mango, you almost got the first vote with right. What are we working with? Oh, we've been here? Is this where we came from? Wait. Oh. Hold on. So we were coming from this way, and then we fought. Whoops. So that was backwards, I guess. So is this forwards then? Ah! Ah! I found the Scorpion's office! He was holding the Book of Exchanging! Ah! Right. Well, hey. Forward was technically the non-critical path, so good job.
Focus, this will be tight.
Let destruction reign. I don't know why I find that phrasing so fun. Our peaceful justice hero. Let destruction reign!
Let destruction reign! Hold it right there! Plasma shot! Behold! Tiger Blade! First, let destruction reign! Hold it right there! Come forth! Change up!
Plenty of room for improvement, but we can let it slide.
Come on, Hubert. I'm gonna use this to open that up. Let's bring Pascal into the fray. You got it. Upfront time. Actually, has she learned any new cool moves that I should be using? Okay, that sounds like an actual move that will hurt. So, I remember Blood Flame's really good. Wind Needle is a good long-range move. Like, it's like her only long-range spell, because she's a weird mage where she is like meant to be up close with all of her spells practically. Magnetic Gate's nice and big, but I want to see what Cyandyne is. Also, does she have two? Oh, she's got 3 Mystic Arts now already. During an Ella burst, hold L1 mid-combo to pummel foes with Blood Flame. Grim Sophie. Hold on, is that a move that I can use? No. Huh. Alright. I feel like we've only seen her Sapphire squad. Ow, 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 ow. Okay. Hold on. I was gonna use mine, Hubert. You can't do more than one Mystic Art during a burst,
as well as could be expected.
Pascal's definitely the easiest one to get all 3 for. Yeah, I think we have seen like her obtain all the summons, and I think that's when she gets them. Boop. Control panel for the petition. Do you want to open it? Yes, please. Look at what we opened. Oh. Swap that battery. Or can we go up? Okay, yes. Let's go up so we can swap for a fresh battery before that messes us up later. I think in here was where we were storing another good battery. Yep. And see, like, it's not like it's hard. It's not like it's, you know, this like, oh, that's right, I forgot. I gotta run all the way back and do this. Or I've gotta do this tough thing. It's just like a, man. So which one were we in? Yo, Dark Raiden. Tails are coming along fine. Just remembering that my least favorite part of every Tails game tends to be their puzzles and dungeons. Is this the one we already did? Can't remember. Hope not. Yes, it is. That one doesn't go down the other level. Because, yeah, I still want to emphasize, bottom line, underline, double score, whatever, I love these games. They're very fun. I think they have a lot to offer. Their dungeons are definitely where you're going to be like, come on, guys. Yeah, I would take hard puzzles over tedious puzzles any day, for sure. There are definitely times where it's like, man, that puzzle was like frustrating and hard, but like conquering it was really satisfying when I did. These are just like, ugh, okay, let's hoof it all the way back up to the top floor. A rare scabbard. Not quite little Sophie, but not quite medium Sophie. Intercal Sophie.
Focus, this will be tight.
Don't hit it. So tough being a mage and you can't cast without getting hit. Leave me alone, Scorpion.
Cairn of Kings, carve thine epic.
We got all of our casters on one team. I didn't think about that. Hubert's like our only frontline guy. Oh boy. Okay, hold on. Just gotta whittle him down. Okay, you've got full health. You're very close to dying, so I'll just try and kill you. There you go. Yeah, that one can cast real quick. Okay, if our healer is dead, that's a very big problem. You will, I will prioritize. Thank you, Malik, for... Sorry, I messed that up. Yeah, I just need to be going with my basic attacks instead of trying to cast. Your basic attacks are okay. This song, though. Alright, swap it to Hubert. Oh, God! Well, so much for that. Don't worry, we'll have a way to get more healing or more life bottles soon. I can go ahead and waste these.
I won't disgrace myself again.
It's weird to me that she has Inflame and then no, as far as I can tell, no other arts that give her a element
I could think
type.
more seriously about things. Oh, brother.
Asbel, swap Asbel for Malik, you got it. It'd be nice to have a second frontline person in there. The Malik's magic is really good. It's very easy to underestimate him. Yeah, Pascal has like a staff that's actually a rifle. Like I think it's called a shot staff. Save spot. Does that mean we're close to the end or just a nice midway point?
This looks just like that machine from the ruins beneath Wallbridge.
This device preserves visual recordings of research targets.
Lambda. Oh, Hey, there's that word again.
Emerald, do you know what a
What does it
lambda
mean
is?
anyway?
Lambda. In our world, Lambda has come to mean nightmare.
Why is that?
Lambda is a life form we discovered by accident while researching the Lustalia. When the Institute's director, Professor Cornell, began to study it, it
I
quickly
went to
became
Cornell.
a nightmare for us all. The worst aspect of Lambda, and there are many, is an ability to hatch monsters from its body. These monsters threw Fodra into chaos, and eventually led to its destruction.
That's a lot like what Richard's doing right now on
That
our planet.
cocoon. It looks just like the one that appeared at World's Eye.
After wreaking havoc here, Lambda fled to your world of Affinia. We knew Lambda had to be stopped, so we created a humanoid capable of fighting it and initiated pursuit. That humanoid is Protos Haste, the one you call Sophie. Unfortunately, Protos Haste was unable to destroy Lambda. After much discussion, we surviving Fodrans chose to seal off Affinia in the hopes of containing Lambda there. But now, after so many years, the Aphenians have come to us.
So you built Sophie and then sent her to our world so she could defeat Lambda. Does that mean Lambda is the one who created the cocoon?
But wait, that doesn't make sense. I mean, Richard made the cocoon, right? Maybe Lambda knows how to disguise itself or something. Maybe it just looks like Richard.
But it has all
I
of Richard's
refuse
memories.
to believe that Richard and Lambda are the same. I know Richard. He's not a monster. He can't be.
He's just a king.
Sophie's getting worse.
We must hurry.
I agree. Come on.
We're not done with this dungeon yet. Discovery? Nope. Oh, oh, there was one! Wait!
What's happening?
Protos Haste's particles are breaking down.
Excuse me?
I don't like how you say that so calmly about our good friend
Protos
Sophie.
Haste is composed of individual particles that act in concert with each other.
She's basically just a cloud.
These particles, tinier than a grain of sand, come together to form a human shape.
Atoms.
And while they act as one, the particles also possess the ability to separate from each other, which is what you see happening right now.
Yeah, she's losing molecular
Cheerio.
cohesion, Captain.
What's happening?
Hey, what's going on, you guys?
It's the
Oh yeah, quick fill you in for those of you who haven't been watching this. When we were kids and we thought Sophie died, the last thing she did before she died was like glow, and a lot of that glowing went to Asbel, Hubert, Sharia, and I don't think it made Richard glow, but it definitely made Asbel, Hubert, Sharia glow.
result of a process called distributive preservation. Your friends must be completely synchronized with Protos Haste's particles.
I don't understand.
When Protos Haste suffers heavy damage, it usually splits into individual particles, shuts down all functionality, and begins the process of reconstruction. This is known as particle preservation.
Sophie was literally in our hearts.
Distributive preservation,
All 7
on the
years
other
we thought
hand,
she was dead.
allows Protos Haste to implant its particles into one or more separate vessels. Have you ever seen Protos Haste split into particles like this? Anyone?
Anyone? Anyone in class?
That must be what happened 7 years ago.
But the unit shouldn't actually engage that procedure. The reason being, distributed preservation makes it much more difficult for the particles to reform. Failure could render reformation impossible, so why would Protos Haste have risked entering that state?
It's like she
Would her
cared
particles
about you
have
or
any
something.
kind of effect on the vessels that they went into?
Yes. In fact, while the particles prepare for reconstruction, they would repair any damaged areas of the vessel as well.
So Sophie split herself into 3 parts and then used those parts to save Asbel, Sharia, and little bro.
But then that means Sophie didn't die after all. She was just recuperating within us.
It's amazing. She's been with us this whole time.
I see.
Wait,
Then
do we
this
have-
would explain why we
We have
possess
2 glasses
some
on
of
Hubert
the
also.
same powers she has.
'Cause I don't remember that being what his
Incredible.
glasses looked like.
So, what would happen if she underwent distributive preservation again in her current condition?
Distributive preservation does not allow for reconstruction of the self. She would lose all elements of her current identity.
Sophie, you risked your life for us.
Impossible. Protos Haste was never designed for this kind of self-sacrifice.
Protos Haste is not meant to friend. Cannot love.
Fear further particle breakdown could be disastrous. We must hurry.
Host of the light. Old toy blocks.
Toy blocks? What are those doing here?
Interesting. Cornell used those as part of his research.
Cornell, was he related to this facility?
Correct. Cornell was a foremost researcher of humanoid development, a key mind in the field of biotechnology.
Is this Cornell person still alive?
I'm afraid not. From my understanding, Cornell died before the Great War began in Fodra. However,
Bad.
his research lived on, and was the foundation for many spectacular breakthroughs. It truly is a shame that such an accomplished individual such as he would lead such a short-lived life.
What a
Adnan,
shame.
Sharia, we should move on.
Yes, of course.
I'll stare blankly at the audience while you do. Actually, there was a save spot right outside. I'm gonna do that. Is there anything down here? Anything off the path? Baddies.
I expect the best from everyone.
Ow! Ow, ow. Leave me alone, I'm just the mage! Ow. I don't play Pascal a lot, so I don't know how to best work with it. Cyandine! Oh, geez, of course it's right in front of me. What was I thinking? Pascal. That's how her spells work.
Keep on getting stronger.
I've heard that Tales games are pretty much playing anime the game. Not sure if that's insulting to the games or anime, but it seems true so far. No, absolutely. Whenever people are, like... I don't remember what arguments or conversations would lead to this, but I was basically like, no, when I play a Tales game, I basically look like I look at it as I am playing through a single season of an anime. Or like a you know, kind of a decent-sized full-season anime. Because roughly the amount of time a game takes, like, kind of lines up, and sort of like the arcs characters have, you know, feels like it's got that kind of pacing. And just thematically, it's always a lot of the same kind of, you know, sort of shonen level anime stuff. But sometimes like deeper political intrigue or, you know, things like that. Lots of style. I don't know, I'm just a sucker for these games. I will always trumpet how good they are. Even as they slowly get away from the things that I like about them with later iterations. I still think they're great. Like, I think Zillia might be the only Tales game I've only played once.
We won't fail.
Or Zestiria, not Zillia. I've definitely played Zillia twice. Yeah, and Tales of the Abyss has a whole anime. I think Symphonia does too. Where you can basically watch anime the game, the anime. And I wish they do that for all of them, because I would totally watch them. Yeah, and Zestiria had one too. So yeah, so there's 3 anime the game, the animes that you could watch. I know Zestiria is streaming on like all of Funimation stuff, if you're into that. Abyss and Symphonia I don't think are legally streaming anywhere, but I think they're all on YouTube. The Golden Ball. I never know how to say that. Is it Bow? Bow? I would watch a Zillia anime. Zillia was not a game I liked, but its story is, well, I mean, I hate saying it like that. I didn't dislike the game, but it was not super high on my list, personally, for Tales games. But its story I actually think is pretty good. Dark Ride, and I don't think Zillia is a bad game. It's really, I kind of didn't give it a super fair shake initially because of the linking system, and it just really kind of discourages 4-player play. Because when you link with a character, they lose control. Like, a human cannot control them anymore. And as someone who initially bought that game as a, oh man, me and my brother and 2 friends are gonna play through this. When I realized that didn't work, I was just immediately mad. Wait. But I've been honestly replaying a little bit of Zillia on my off time. I've just been trying to play a little bit of every Tales game since I keep talking about them so much. And so I've been kind of revisiting all of them on my free time. And Zillia is holding up a lot better than I remembered. So I still think it's like, I don't know. I think it's one of the ugliest Tales games, if that makes sense. Like, I really don't like visually a lot of how that game looks. And there's just a lot of stuff on it that definitely feels like rushed, and I think I've heard that it was a rushed development. But overall, I still don't think it's bad. I love Pascal's actress, her delivery on Ruby Inferno. I think is just so good. Like, that's exactly what I think of for a good anime-ass delivery for a move like that. But back on that though, Zillia I think is not a bad game, especially the more I play it now. And I remember thinking Zillia 2, despite not liking Zillia, I remember thinking 2 was really good. I think it maybe gets a little long, but like a little repetitive maybe. But I remember thinking like Luger's super fun to play, because if you don't know, yeah, I forgot we were getting equipment. Luger, the main dude for Tales of Zillia 2, his bit is that he can switch between using, what is it, twin daggers, a hammer, and and 2 pistols. So like you can have like quick moves, you can have long range move, and you can have like your heavy hitting move, and you can swap weapons mid combo, and it's super fun and satisfying to do. Like, he is one of my favorite characters to play as in any Tales game ever. Whoa.
What's this?
That's Tarlo X. I can't believe it's still here after all this time.
Tarlox.
Is this a humanoid as well?
No, this is merely old junk.
I don't know if Tarlo is a reference to something.
Hiding something. Come on, spit it out.
This is the first android I ever built. Back when I was just getting started at the Institute. I never thought I'd see it again. This brings back memories. Really, Cornell should have just thrown it out.
Boom.
Sounds like everyone has something they're embarrassed about. Right, Tiger Festival?
Yeah, Luger also has like crazy like anime-ass transformations where he like goes into overlimit and can like stop time or some shit. Like, he is one of like the coolest of the main characters, but it's annoying because they also wanted to try this silent protagonist thing for him. And like, when it comes to Tales games, that to me is insane because it's like all these characters talking to each other is what makes them endear themselves to you. So they're like, all right, what if the main character for this one doesn't talk? Wouldn't that be neat? And they do end up still kind of giving him some cool characterization stuff. But like, at so many chances, they make him just say nothing. And it feels like a waste of a character as a character, despite being super fun to play. Who would be embarrassed by Tiger Festival? I would never be embarrassed. Ooh. Him actually talking in New Game Plus was an option. I think I remembered that. I just don't think I ever went through New Game Plus, so I don't know if it actually did anything. All right, I don't think we need any more batteries. I think we've done it all now. So we got the last charged one from upstairs. That's what I was worried about for Tales of Arise. From the trailers, doesn't seem to be a chatty type like Yuri. From the demos I've seen, it seems like he's going to be a little talky. Like it seems like he's kind of the levity to, because I was definitely worried about that too. But in the demos I've seen, it seems like Gun Chick is very serious, and he's kind of like, lighten up, come on, we're having fun, it's an adventure.
These machines. They're a bit different from the ones I'm familiar with. But once I fiddle around with them, they seem simple enough.
Hubert in the Avenger costume, you got it.
Adaptation is the hallmark of an exceptional engineer.
Emerald, if you don't mind me asking, who are the Amarcians?
If you are so curious to ask, they were a group of engineers who maintain the technologies of Fodra. I myself used to be counted among their number.
I was a
You're
researcher.
an Amarcian as well? If that's the case, is it possible that you and Pascal are distant relatives?
Relatives? No. I fear you have misunderstood me. Amarcia was just the name for a coalition of research engineers. Though bonds were strong, none shared any blood ties.
What? We're not all in the same family? That means I have to return the money I borrowed from Poisson.
Don't borrow money from children.
I thought us Amarcians were just doing a bunch of inbreeding. Okay, Hubert as the Avenger. Hell yeah, show off that deep V, son. Hey, you know what? You're not swimming anymore. So you don't need those goggles. So what if you got instead... How much your booty's showing on this? Not that much, but I still think you need the shell. Hubert still needs to come out of his shell, you know? You're more offended that Tiger Festival keeps his box on? Are you crazy? Who doesn't love Boxed Up King?
Is this the machine that can fix Sophie?
Wait, Pascal has the same English voice as CC and Kogias? That's great irony with how there is a CC costume in this and she doesn't get it.
I will begin the procedure. Damage isolated. Initiating particle restoration.
This episode of Tales of...
Here we go.
Grace's almost said Tales of Gias. Which is a game I would totally play. I might bullshit Code Geass all the time, but if they made a Tales game that was in the Code Geass, like, story or whatever, I'd give that a shot.
90.
Sophie,
That's why she's touching Sophie so much. She wants that CC outfit. Now that's some logic I can go for.
hang in there. You're not alone. We're right here. What's wrong?
It'll be okay, Sophie.
Oops,
I
I'm
promise.
sorry. I had the switch flipped from repair to torture. Let me get that turned around. Butchered that joke on the way out. I can hack faster than you. It's source memory.
What the?
Is that Sophie and Pascal?
What's happening here?
Don't look at me. How should I know?
Well, there's another one of you. That's how
Some
we
of
do
the
now.
particles that flowed into the system have assembled themselves into visual form.
Pascal, wait!
We're seeing Sophie's dreams.
If this is a visual form of Sophie's mind, does it mean that we're actually seeing her feelings?
A little bit of clipping on that sleeve there. And see, as soon as Sophie touches Pascal, things get worse.
There's more.
All right, this is the fun part where we see into our friend's brain and see how she really feels about all of us.
They're harmless. Come and take a look.
Slash, I don't know if it's the case anymore, but I promise you, when I was going online after this game first came out, there were so many, I hate this game, I don't like any of these characters, they all suck, but Pascal saved this game for me. She was why I liked it, and I thought I woke up in the Twilight Zone. She thinks the captain is cool and imitatable. Slash, I bet if you go back to old game FAQs forum posts about this game, you'll see what I'm talking about.
So that's what she thinks of us.
Sophie.
Wait, all I saw was the captains. I wanted to see everyone.
It's happening again.
Oh, does it was it expecting me to go down the line the other way? Shoot.
Now what?
Well, I'm pretty sure she just has sweet, heartwarming things for each character. But now we will see her thoughts on Richard. Oh, cool. I can still look at the rest. All right. I just want to go on walking dates with Sharia. Hubert's tough, but I can trust him to help me when I need it. Trying to translate what I assume these dreams mean. Oh, I actually really like that her, internal memory of Asbel is Kid Asbel. That is how she sees him. Asbel was the one who found me. You seen the win scene where Malik is like, I sent them to next week, and Sophie's like, I'm from next week, please stop. Yeah, we've seen that once or twice. I love, that is my favorite win quote from all of Tales. And I hope Sophie rejoins our battle team so she can do it again sometime soon. Uh-oh.
Why
No
is
bloom in
Richard
this
the only
memory.
one she's attacking?
We're just seeing it IRL.
Well, I can't say I blame her. He is the one who stabbed her, after all.
True men speak with their backs. We haven't gotten that finisher yet. I think that might be a post-game move. Oh, it is CC versus Lelouch. I didn't even see that.
Lambda.
That's the creature that killed her 7 years ago.
I must destroy him.
Everyone, get out! Right now!
Sophie, watch out!
It's just a
the best
what?
from everyone.
What are we doing? This is her what? We're
I'm in
okay.
judgment.
I don't understand what's happening here. The science in this part. Look, I know we're playing a video game and we've had lots of crazy things. We just tore a laser in our ozone layer to get to space. Keep on the run in case he comes after us. Whoop. I need to start remembering what button triggers what teammate. I know down is the last teammate. Forward or up is the lead. Get out of there, Nazbel. I need you to move. Also, he's poisoning us with every hit. Holy crap.
Hear my plea.
Strike! Be gone! Hold it right there! Unpleasant.
Balls! You're right. Asvel must protect. That's why I will play as him for this fight. Or at least for now. Hell yeah. Alright, I like when I know the two characters I'm trying to switch between buttons, so I can just kind of have them going. Okay, back up, back up, back up. Oh, we're frozen. Oh, she's saying bummer. I've always heard that as baller and did not understand. Oh god, okay. I hope we're not supposed to lose this fight. So I'm gonna waste all of our resources.
They got me.
Shine upon us. Hold it right there. Let's go.
Look like a log.
Antidote. Yeah. Demon Fang. There. Draw. Trace shot. Yeah. Razor.
What's she using? Revitalize?
Right. There. Come on. Roll and flash.
Yeah, this fight's definitely not too hard. I'm certain this is one we're not supposed to lose. No, don't you cast a spell. I don't know what that is, but I don't want you to do it. Ooh.
I failed everyone.
Brilliance that offers its nurturing hand.
God, we should have gotten more life bottles before this fight!
What's happening?
Get back, Asbel! I need you to not be there!
Gotcha.
Can I please do it?
Shining
Okay.
blade of triumph.
Okay, he's low on health, but he's definitely not like about dead. If you're not already using resurrection, you absolutely need to be. Bring our pal Hubie back. Someone else get a Mystic Card on it, please! God, I hate how bosses in this just randomly get to ignore it as a hit stun. Like a lot of Tales games do that, but this one always feels more egregious about it. Oh god, we've got one life bottle left, and I'm gonna need to use it on Sharia. Okay. Pascal, you do this. I'm busy running. Sharia. Oh god. Okay, okay, okay. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? What's the plan? What's the plan? Pray Sharia keeps casting Resurrection. Okay, you resurrect Hubert, because Hubert has better stats and can heal. I will swap to Pascal and just try to fight, I guess. Oh no, we end up frozen! Uh-oh. Okay, well, this fight is lost. Can't use items when you're frozen. Ooh, that's really creepy when his one eye glows back there. Alright. Well, first of all, we're running around as Pascal. I think I'm gonna... Actually, no. I want to put Asbel in the lead because I know his Nova moves. Do I swap Pascal for Malik? I think Malik's magic is a little bit better than Pascal's. The only thing Pascal has on Malik is her... I think it's easier to trigger her stronger Mystic Arts. Do I need to switch anything else? Is there a better equip that we could be using? I think I've got everyone on good equips. We have like no life bottles though. I wish I could buy more of those before this. But there really isn't any way to get them other than running around and trying to make them in the Elf mixer, which we don't have time to do anymore. So, gonna let these hiccups pass. Anyone want to switch costumes? Now would be the time. Staying on evil. That's true. I could lower the difficulty. I did just put this up to test it and then went, I feel pretty comfortable here. Let's stay. But then bosses always come out of nowhere as way tougher than every mob. It's a little frustrating. Do you have Inferno Torrent, I think it's called, for Asbel? It lets you keep your distance and it breaks Nova. Infernal Torrent? It is not a Nova. Plasma Shock is, though, and I do have that. Concussive Bolt. I think we'll keep running with this for a little bit. Put Sharia in something elegant. You got it. Natalia's pretty elegant. I've always really liked this costume on her. But also Innocent Maiden. Quite elegant. Slash, I'll let you decide. Would you rather Natalia or Innocent Maiden? Also, it's weird that this is apparently really giving you guys frame rate. It must be the rotations. Because it's when it's rotating on the battlefield that it slows down too. Because this frame rate is fine for me. This looks crisp and smooth. Alright, let's... Do we have any... Everyone's like at full health. Huh, maybe because this is like a... Oh, I do have all these. You know what? I haven't been using these. Let's go ahead and just up the hell out of Asbel. Because I never really know how to spend these. Physical attack, Asbel would use that a lot. Wait, your physical attack is that much? Wait. I did not realize you were such a heavy hitter with your normal moves. I thought all of your power was in your magic. But look, if we can make Asbel just hit like a truck with every sword swing, that'd be pretty good. Yeah, I like, even though I love swapping party members and playing as different characters in Tales games, I basically default always give all the big buff items to your lead. Sorry, Tara, that you gotta go. Have a good night, though. Red rosemary. Some red verbena. Okay. I think that's good for everyone. I can't think of anyone else whose arts I would want to change. If you were on... how do I switch you to semi-auto? Do I want Healing Wind to be my default? Probably not. I would do that with a right stick. I would want your default to be a Nova shot. Cross Mirage is, but it's also a 4 CC move. I would like a lower CC one if I could. 2 isn't bad. Heart that fires twice. That's right. That's the one that shoots like straight in front of him. That's cool. I can do that. All right, but I want to make sure you are not set to semi-auto when the fight starts. But if I switch to you, I want to know where your Nova move is. Making the main character a god killer is my preferred method of playing every JRPG. Yeah, I kind of do the same. Did some Googling, and you're right. People seem to love Pascal. See? Like, I'm glad it seems like you guys are on my side about thinking that her character is more annoying than fun. Because I get what they're going for with her, and I appreciate it. You need... Like, I do genuinely think good stories are almost carried by your comic relief characters. She does not do it for me. I find her, just her joke always was, like, wore thin, like, right away. But okay, I think we're good here. I'm ready to go.
I expect the best
If this doesn't work, we'll lower it from evil.
from everyone.
It's just we're able to kill so many mobs so easily on evil that I feel like we should be able to do this too. I think having Captain's magic on our side is already helping a lot. Okay, back up. Let him do his thing. I wish these games don't have enough, like, they always have ways for you to set up your team's strategy when you're not controlling them. I wish for this game in particular that there was, like, at least a specific, like, if they go into L first, just go on defensive. Which there's probably ways that I can quickly change group strategies, and that's what I'm supposed to do in those moments. It's probably supposed to be on my shoulders, not the game's. Stop that shit. Cherry, I need you to res. Does she have anything that revives that doesn't take forever? I thought Revitalize also brought people back, but I guess not. I do like that Resurrection is just a group heal move, you know, it's not strictly for death. Yeah, if you can just keep support up, Cherry, we'll be fine. That spell has so much more range to it than I think it does. Do we have, like, the heal all items? No. Let's make sure Sharia can heal. Go! Of course he would get that. She is currently healing him. I'm going to heal Hubert. Or me? Hubert. I dodged out of the way of Hubert's heel. Every time he does that little, he becomes like, he gets super armor. You have to break it with a Nova move. That's why when I was selecting characters earlier, I was trying to figure out what everyone's Nova move is, so I can break them into super armor. That.
It's over! Shining blade of triumph!
Yes!
Pulled it off, somehow.
Didn't need to lower that difficulty, because I'm good at a game. All right, I was not looking at chat through that whole thing. Let me real quick just look at what everyone said. Hubert had a literal mountain to climb when he was a jerk, then he suddenly changed his mind at the top. Yeah, exactly. Shorter revive move, but it's a single target and doesn't heal as much. That's probably what I was thinking. If Lloyd wasn't going to be the Tails rep, I think Velvet would have been a better option. Oh, for Smash? Maybe. Also, Mystic art finish does make it epic. I like that. I would have loved Lloyd, but even as someone who loves Tails games, I thought that was a real long shot. I don't think Lloyd plays as well internationally as people think. Like, he's definitely one of America's favorite Tails reps, but I feel like that is still such a small number compared to like just about any other video game franchise you could throw stuff at. Him being a Mii costume is actually about as good as I feel like you could hope for. She's like Colette. She's got those wings. But like, yeah, like Japan's favorite Tails character is like Yuri, maybe Leon. And that would not play as well internationally. And Japan is like the what am I looking for? I want to say Providence, but that's wrong. But like, it's the region where Tails is like popping. And even then, I don't think it has enough.
You're all here.
Like, if Smash was a Japan-centric game, Tails might have been more represented. But because they've got to think of international audiences, Tails games do not permeate that market.
Yes, I think so. Oh, Sophie, I'm so glad you're all right. You all saved me. Thank you.
It seems you have failed to eliminate Lambda, Protos Haze.
The mission I have to complete?
The mission!
What was it? Why
Also,
does
yeah,
it
we
hurt
cured
to
Sophie. She can
remember?
see again.
Sophie?
How odd. I was sure the particle reconstruction was a complete success. Life maintenance functions appear to be fully restored. But I do see some problems with the information integration. Would you mind returning to the machine we used earlier? I'd like to make some final adjustments.
I need to turn off your
That's fine.
emotion chip.
Can you make it, Sophie?
Yes.
Very well. Let's go back.
There just better be a spot I can save very close by. Do I have holy bottles on? Why am I glowing like that?
What did you
Tails
mean
of Party,
by
let's see what Sophie
information
does.
integration
Ooh,
problems?
that's right, Ash, you haven't seen Sophie
You
fight
said
yet.
Protos
She's one of my
Haze
favorite
has
characters
no
to play as, so
memories
this
from
is fun.
before a certain point in time, correct?
When we first met her, Sophie had lost her
If we wanted a
memories.
Tails rep in
That
Smash,
was about
honestly, I don't
7
know when
years
this
ago.
this last
don't know
character's
what
coming out, and I'm sure the
transpired
last
before that
character is
point.
going to be a Nintendo rep.
But the missing
But
part
if there was
surely
anywhere where
include
you could hope,
memories of how Protos
it would
Haze
be
came to
them
Athenia.
making,
Do you think you'll be able to recover them?
I can't believe I'm blanking
I
on his
will not
name, but
actually
main
be
dude from Tales of
restoring
Arise
memories,
as like a marketing
but I
push.
will assist Protos
Could maybe see
Haze
that,
in
but
recalling
people
the
would be
reason it
so
was sent
mad.
to Athenia.
The reason she came to our world.
I don't think Sophie ever did get the Hubert title. But Sophie has this fun mechanic where she gains titles based on who she's in the party with. Malik. Oh, we still can't play as her. She is still not considered a party member. So sorry. But we will swap her in soon. Alphen. Yes, I believe that's his name.
Focus! This will be tight!
I kept wanting to say Alphys, but I knew that was the Ooh, is that new? I don't think I... I know I've had Gale Maul forever. I don't think I realized what it was. So it's just if I have enough CC and hold something, do I just go? That's good.
Hold it right there.
You need to study up on the basics.
Whoever the final Smash rep is, people will be salty. It's just how it goes. I mean, absolutely. But can you imagine how upset they would be if it was like clearly just some marketing push for the last character in Smash? I mean, not that that's not what all DLC characters technically are, but if it was just that bald-faced. How much longer do I think I'll play? Honestly, I'm probably going to be done after I get out of this dungeon. I was going for a bit before we started Tales. Was playing Chivalry 2 earlier, which, from my experience, is a game I would recommend. Oh, I was not supposed to use this. I don't think you saw it, but what are the stars on the party's HP and victory screen? That is their title, like what they are currently ranked on their title. Or the current title they have equipped. I think it was this way. Yeah, it's definitely not going to be Waluigi, but that would be hilarious. Pretty sure it was Basement 2, where the machine was that we tweaked her. That's what she was asking for. Okay, yeah, B2, cool. Glad they even had it in the tip. Crash, I could maybe see. I would definitely put Crash before Spyro. But I really think that for their last thing, it's going to be a Nintendo character. I don't think they're going to do a guest character for the final DLC. I don't know who it'll be. I honestly have next to zero predictions on that one, to be honest with you. But I do really think it's going to be a Nintendo character.
Please look at this.
A Galar starter? I could maybe see Cenderace.
I remember my mission. Lambda. I must destroy Lambda.
Ooh, but it hurts to think about. When Sakuraba did Final Fantasy VII's main theme, I thought that sounds straight out of Tales. Wait, did he do that? I didn't realize Sakuraba did a Final Fantasy song. I'm assuming on the Smash soundtrack.
What are you talking about?
Protoss Haste is a weapon created to destroy Lambda. This information, however, had become confused, so I simply reaffirmed what she needed to know.
Next time, I will destroy him.
I will kill
I will
Richard.
finish this.
Lambda.
Is this when they start introducing one of my favorite parts of this game's story? Lambda's origin?
Playing with your blocks again, are you?
Yes.
If so, then you should smile like this.
Oh, it's blooming so hard you can't see it, but that kid has a really creepy smile. Ooh, Jenna, honestly, if the last rep is Sakurai, I'd be into that.
Just as a soul can shape a body. Just look at the child. Every day he becomes more and more human.
Emerald, you never mentioned this.
Do you have any idea at all why I put so much effort into raising him as a human being? It's because
Okay, what was that? I think he said the word Lambda.
It's what he called that little kid. Emerald, is Lambda human?
No, of course not.
How dare you?
He is a monster that infects and feeds off other life forms.
Just like a parasite.
So perhaps Richard has been infected.
Does
I'm
that mean
infected
we have
with
to
Lambda.
fight Richard in order to defeat Lambda?
No, that can't be.
I mean, that's what we've been kind of planning this whole time,
Sophie?
Asbel. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to
Are
get
you
on this
okay?
boat. I like
Perhaps
Richard as much as you
that's
do,
far
but
as it can go.
Is she still sick?
Some minor data confusion remains, but it is nothing to worry about.
was Lambda in the
I
box
must
that we put on
destroy
Tiger
Lambda.
Festival?
But Lambda is... Asbel, tell me, what is Lambda?
Well, how do I explain this?
Greek letter.
Protos Haze, you exist to destroy Lambda. This is your sole reason for existence.
Pass the butter.
The form Lambda takes makes no difference. This time, you must destroy it no matter what the cost.
Wait, hold on. Sophie doesn't want to fight Lambda because of Richard. I share the same sentiment. We all do. Emerald, there must be something you can do. Wait, we aren't sure that Richard has been taken over completely, which means we can't give up.
Yeah, and it might be possible to communicate with Lambda too. It's way too soon to give up.
Are
We're a
you planning to
JRPG party.
parlay with
Obviously, by
Lambda?
the end, we're gonna kill
just
God,
Lambda.
and it doesn't look like that's what
Richard,
Lambda
too.
is.
Asbel,
This is a problem that affects all of us, Sophie. We got into this together, and we'll solve it together.
together as one.
I wish that our hearts could be one.
Wait, what's happening?
Our power is resonating.
What does that mean?
Your
Tell me.
powers come from me. I am their source.
That's how you saved us before, right? By sharing your power.
No, it's you who saved me.
Your hearts
You
were
gave me
so
the power to
powerful.
change who I was.
So you saved our lives. And then we managed to save you.
This light connects us together. Wow, okay. Now I'm super jealous.
Good. I was hoping the characters who weren't part of it would speak up.
Pascal, Captain. Don't worry about it. Let's just get back home, smash that cocoon, and find Richard.
I'm afraid that even the power of Protos Haze will not be enough to breach the cocoon.
Oh, come on. There's gotta be a way.
Well, I suppose you could reinforce your shuttle and then attempt to break through.
Then let's do that.
Just
We need a
ramming
specific
speed with
attachment
our
to break through the
spaceship
cocoon.
into a cocoon.
But it's available only at a military facility known as Bathis Citadel. Assuming you can find it, we can make the necessary repairs.
Is the Citadel far from here?
All right then, we have our plan.
We can stop at the Citadel on our way back to tell us as to.
Perfect. Let's go.
Yeah, we need to build Big Sophie. We need to find our ultimate Sophie. Again, did I use a holy bottle or something? I don't know where these particles are coming from. I don't remember doing that. Maybe oh wait, you know what? When I was going through putting all of the, what do you call it? Using all the herbs and stuff on people. Maybe I used a holy bottle. Holy bottle's basically a repel. Oops, wrong way. Hubert looks like he needs to cool down. Well, sounds to me like he should probably get back in that swimsuit. All the mini Sophies combined to create a giant Sophie that will fight Lambda? Okay, that's new plan. Forget the whole spaceship thing. We'll just build new Sophie. Can you go all the way to floor 1? Yes, you can. How familiar are you with Crestoria? I installed it. I tried to start it. Something about the combat just did not click with me. Let's get Sophie in there. Oh, is she playable now? She is! All right. Sorry, Cap. You can come back later. I want to make sure her and Hubert are in the same party because I don't think she ever got the Hubert title. Let me check just to be sure, though. Where is it? There we go. All right, yeah, the trainees. Yeah, she still needs the dual blade trainee, which I think goes right there. And I'm assuming this is going to be like a got all of them title. Gauntlet Blitz sounds pretty cool. Like a move she should learn. What moves do I have on her? Oh wait, hold on. Also going to be moving her to the lead, so I want to play as her. Sword Assault's good. Bladering Hurl's pretty good. Slash Rose is alright. But it would probably be the one I would switch out of all these. Actually, no. I think I would switch Bladering to Shot Staff. Castorli suddenly put me back into tutorial mode, essentially locking my account since it makes me remove someone from my party and then wants me to equip them, but the slot is empty. That sucks. I am sorry, Red Burning Dragon. That's unfortunate. I want to like that game because I love Tales crossover stuff, but for some reason, just their mobile games never catch me. I want to like them so bad, though. Not 2 starting CC. Sure, that'll make my combos longer. Yeah, we'll keep her in CC. Take me back outside.
Don't push yourself, Sophie. We just got you back, you know?
I'll be careful. If you feel faint, just have Asbel carry you again, even if he's not very good at it.
Just make sure you don't drop her.
You dummy. I would play a Tales of Puppet mobile game, just like play through mini versions of every game.
Power must be what makes them so close.
I think there's more to it than that.
I wish I had magical powers.
You're like literally our mage.
Can you make it so the captain and me are all zippy-zappy like you guys?
Sure.
I don't think so. Oh, nuts.
We may learn something that can help you at Bathus Citadel.
For seriously?
Indeed. It was our main research center regarding the abilities of Protoss Haste.
Oh, heck yeah! Come on, guys, let's go!
Let's go!
Emerald said that Lambda was a being that feeds off other life.
I'm a humanoid that was created to destroy Lambda. That's my purpose.
Yeah,
Please,
I think
don't
if
talk
Kate
like
Higgins,
that,
I'm guessing
Sophie.
that's Pascal's
But
voice
it's
actress.
true.
I do
It's reality.
like. I do not
So
blame
if
her
this
for my
Cornell
dislike of
guy
the
is
character.
one
I think
who
she
was
actually portrays her
responsible
very
for
well.
raising Lambda, then who were Sophie's parents?
What are you suggesting?
I just think she is
Emerald
poorly
said
written.
that Cornell was some big shot
And I
humanoid
honestly, there's a lot I
researcher,
like about her.
So
I
is
think
there
her
someone
design's
else
really
capable
cool.
of making Sophie?
You know, I'm pretty bad at using her, but I think her play style is neat. Like, I kind of like this, like, battle mage that's built to be up close.
I'm trembling.
So Sophie's great because she is like our hand-to-hand fighter. She's our monk. She's also got like moves where you like kind of have to interrupt your combo and charge them, and you kind of just got to rely on the others. You don't have to use those, but they're usually really good. Kamehameha, motherfucker! Ow, okay. Oh, that must have been Angelic Ascent. I wanted to see what that looked like. Yeah. Ow, 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 ow.
Asbel, why do you wear such white clothes?
Oh, these?
Well, let me think. Oh, I know.
You are late.
It's one of the other victory ones I like. Just thinks all day on why do you like to wear white clothes, Asbel. Alright, let's get back to the town, and then I'll probably call it. I feel like I gotta pee. I can also tell I'm just getting tired. Wait, was it really just right over here? This isn't the town, is it? The save spot was by the town. Oh, there it is. Alright, well, I want to do some more fights before I quit. Not letting Sophie go out like
I
that.
expect the best from everyone.
No way!
But Sophie's other cool thing is that she gets moves from every member of the party. Well, first let's see this. I think Sophie has some of the coolest mystic arts, by the way. I need to get us higher element, but like I've got Sharia's daggers. I've got Asbel's sword. I have Richard's rapier. I have Pascal's shot staff. Like I think that's really neat that she gets to combine every character's like movesets.
Well, that was passable.
Yeah, we hadn't seen that win quote before. That might have only happened because he's in his default outfit. They might actually avoid using it if he's not wearing his white clothes. Sharia does have Dio's knife barrage. I don't think we've gotten there yet, but that is also a really cool mystic card.
We will survive.
Or wait, no, that is the one she has. Oh, come on! I hadn't seen that move yet. I hadn't seen the level 3 charge. I didn't know what we were in for. 3. Oh, wow. That's impressive if you're gonna block it. Sophie also has heals. Ow, ow, stop that. Oh, Sophie's learned so many moves since she was able to fight. I do not remember her having her late game, like end of tree combo moves. All right, I'm gonna play until Sophie gets that title. Nope, not that title. I'm gonna play until she gets the Hubert title, which I'm going to assume what we're looking for is gonna be dual blade trainee. Might not exactly say dual blade trainee, but it's gonna be something trainee, and that's how we're gonna know she got it. Also, can I cancel this holy bottle with a dark bottle? There we go. Which will make enemies more common.
I expect the best from everyone.
Okay, so you can't combo out of those. Those have to be combo. Oh, petrified! Help me, healers! Oh boy. Alright, fine.
It's over. Rip to pieces. Stampede strike.
Later, Honest Mango. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, that looked cool as hell. I liked everything about whatever move that was.
I can't believe our baby Hubert got so strong.
Please don't mention my past in front of everyone.
I don't like people knowing I was a baby. Just because I pee-peed my pants that one time, Sharia. You never came down this way.
Everyone stay on your game. Let's go.
Oh. Backwards. Maybe it would help if Sophie wore her Miku DLC. You know what? That's why she can't become a student of the dual blade. That's Miku's territory. I think that move looks so cool, but it's honestly not very good. I mean, I guess it does a lot of hits for a single input, which is good for building combo.
I hope I was of some use.
Oh, Sophie, you're always of use. Every battle, I'm like, this is the one. Definitely. Oh yeah, changing her costume to Miku. Let's go! I am a virtual girl living in your virtual world.
We will survive.
I assume that's something good. I need unpetrified, not healed. Oh, okay, I'll take that. Sherry, I know you think you're doing good, but Asbel does not need healed right now. He is at full health. I need you to be reviving Hubert.
It's over. Rip to pieces.
I hope he doesn't end the fight here.
You can't lose yet.
Okay, that thing's still I really thought that thing was gonna hit Chariot. Sophie's third burst is great. Whatever mystic art where she kind of poses for the camera at the end is like the coolest.
Well, that was passable.
I really did not think it would be this many fights. I mean, not that I'm upset, I'm down to keep playing. But I thought we were like right on the edge. Gets an iron stance while casting. That's a posi from me.
I expect the best from everyone.
Let's go.
Like, that's just a cool combo for a character to have. And then I throw like a little weird spinning disc from my kick. Yeah, I don't know if I've talked about this before, but Sophie is one of the few Tales characters blessed with a cameo battle in a future game.
Cooperating with your companions. I agree. I'll begin preparing daily teamwork training
I don't
schedules
know why
for everyone
Hubert's mic
immediately.
blew up on this take.
Wow, how regimented.
And Asbel's, I guess. Did not see a title appear on that one.
I expect the best from everyone.
Oh, okay, hold on. Wait, you put up my speed when my health was looking like that? I like Sophie, but I have not played with her much since we upped the difficulty. So I'm having a little bit of trouble keeping up. Saray and Asbel are very similar. They're Tales MCs who would definitely be friends. A whole other region? There's a lot more to Fodra than I remember. Your bird could not be completed.
I've been thinking about Affinia as of late. We have no way of knowing how things are progressing there.
It's pretty stressy, huh?
Can you use Poison's communication device to contact anyone?
I find it unlikely that a bird could fly all the way to our world.
Well, let's just see. Off you go, birdie.
Find it interesting Sophie's Hysteria
And
battle uses her second mystic
it came
art.
back. I don't think this will work.
Might have
Then I
been.
guess it's the reinforced shuttle or nothing if we want to return.
I know Grace's originally
That
came out on the
time is
Wii,
already upon
and
us.
a lot of the
We
third
should
mystic
hurry.
arts came from the
Yeah.
You okay?
PS3, you know, this one, the F. I wonder if they were just like, more people will probably be familiar with her original appearance than the bonus thing. Jeez. I didn't notice Hubert died.
Let the sprites give grace. I can
Oh, alright, okay. I'm gonna need to
still move.
take the wheel for a second.
Won't lose.
Alright, who's dying? You.
Teach me about Basaga!
Thank you, Reaper Crew, for the bits. Hold on just a second. Catch up on that when this fight isn't killing me. Thank you. Oh, God, I'm out. Okay, who else is next on the chopping block? You're not looking super hot. Oh, God, when they all come around me. Okay. Sherry, I'm gonna need you to life bottle me back up. We're definitely buying more life bottles after this. In fact, I will do that before I quit tonight because I will forget that the next time we stream, and then we'll be in a dungeon or something, and then I'll die in the middle of it and have to reload. Oh, thank God we saved very recently. Okay. Am I just gonna run from this fight? I never escape in this game.
I need to heal. Ren!
Oh, no! Oh! Okay, alright, okay. Sherry, you're elixiring yourself. I'm switching to you. And I am getting us the hell out of here. Oh God, you move so slow! Shit, well, good thing we saved recently. Owie. Owie. We saw the skit already. We still need them fights though.
We will survive.
Alright, this time. Who was beating us up? Who was it that kept stunning us? Jeez, when they get all in a big group and they're just all... Oh, shit. Oh, damn. This is just a hard mob. I wonder if I'm not supposed to fight these guys yet. Although it's the same guys who were outside. Can't be. Nope, back up, back up, back up. Thank you. Jeez. Man, the hit stun is also nuts on these guys. What? You can't interrupt me mid-combo. I was still hitting you. Okay, I need to be doing the forward combo more. That seems really good.
Here.
Oh, miraculous.
Okay. I don't remember these guys being so hard. Then again, I usually play them at home.
plenty of room for improvement, but
Actually, no, I
we
didn't.
can let it
I think this was a
slide.
game that I played a lot of it in a high difficulty.
I'm trembling. Sacred fire.
I should probably actually be leaving these areas and buying the healing shit I need. Okay. Why is my escape thing? I thought if I was running against the...
Is everyone okay?
Let's get out of here. Alright. Let's go to a store. Look, I know I said I was gonna end when I went to the town. Yeah, why aren't there any turtles on Fodra? Come on. Yeah, the beetle guys are the ones who keep like interrupting my hits and stuff. Shit, I was hoping they wouldn't be any since I fought a tree guy. Because we're just trying to get her title with Hubert. We don't really need XP right now. I'm not grinding to get stronger. I just want to get a title. Oh, that's what happens when I'm wearing a DLC costume from Japan that did not have any sort of sound file on the English track. And it just makes that little boop. Well, Asbel's now a mastery master. Good for him. Still. These Fodran grapes. We don't want them. I didn't realize everyone had a mastery master thing. I thought Malik got that because everyone had mastered enough things. Did not realize it was pertaining to him alone. Our ship is gone, which had a shop in it, so we're gonna have to go to the town. Wait, hold on. If you keep going that way, there's a humanoid with a store right outside the dungeon? Really? Wait, so like to the right? Down the other way? So if that's the case, then I will make that trek. I believe in us. I don't want to trigger whatever cutscene happens in the town. That's what I want to start on next time. Oh, wait, hold on. What's this? Secret area and a discovery, I'm pretty sure.
This looks like a Florida child would build.
When I was little, I made these all the time. I set up anti-personnel traps and ran from my sister, and then was all pshoo.
You must have been an incredible kid.
This world used to be home to a great many people, many of them exceptionally gifted, just as Pascal here. But the monsters created by Lambda triggered a massive war, and now you see what our world has become.
You know, I'll admit it now, but I was kind of worried that maybe it was the Amarcians who ruined everything.
I bet you're pretty relieved that wasn't the case.
Indeed, the fault for this lies with Lambda alone.
She has a very, like, JoJo pose for her anime thing. Amazed that guy did not chase me since I've got the dark bottles, and I think that makes enemies more aggressive. It might just make them spawn faster. Okay. Book it. We'll save here in case we die again. What is that? That's not a foe we've seen before. Treasure chest. Can't stop me. Ancient cloth. Life bottles. Hey. Those are what we're needing. Oh, she's had better stuff for a while that we keep not putting on her. Whee! Oh wait, Bathos Citadel is where we're going? I thought the city was where it's supposed to be. Oh wait, no. Bathos Citadel is not the city. The town was Talus Astute. So we do need to go back the other way? You know what, whatever. There'll be a dungeon here. If we don't need to go back to the town, then that was my mistake. We'll still grind out here in a sec. I just want to find that story you were talking about. I bet these dragons are going to be rough customers. Dragon monsters on fields are always tough. There we go. I'm guessing this is the guy you were talking about this? Nope. Oh, that guy. Exchange goods, I will. Oh, but he's just a weapons dealer. He's not... Okay, good. Let's go ahead and get 30 of those. Just max this out. Also, man... Actually, no. I'm not going to duelize. I'm just going to save and do fights. I got to pee, but I refuse to quit. I'll give myself kidney failure. If I must. So I want to get that damn title. See that sparkle down there? Wonder what it is. Get to it from over there. Sure, it looks dangerous. Macari and I got this came with the DLC, so I got oh look, it's the little this one looks like Rita. I swear that's Rita's head from Vesperia. One moment, I do not detect any damage. Then listen when a human tells you to do something. Sheesh, now I don't care about my stupid stomach. Okay, you're testing me, aren't you? Before he died, my dad used to say that a little bribery goes a long way. Does it? Cheeky humanoid, aren't you? Okay, fine. They treat you like a human, right? Now, where did I put it? It's my favorite brooch. Help you look a little more presentable. Anyway, just take it. See the flowers? It's really cute, huh? Flowers, cute. There, I just treated you like a human. A human. Oh my gosh, that's like a giant version of the monsters we were fighting. It's a broken old brooch. Does it have flowers on it? Would you describe it as cute? Wow, Asbel, way to be sarcastic. It's a brooch for a little girl I watched die when I was a kid. A stirred from detachment title. A title, but not the title we're looking for. All right, let's fight these
I'm
dragons.
trembling. Why? Yeah, hurry! Let's go! Light confidence! Angelica said! Eagle dive! Take this! Trouble!
Take this.
Ren! Stop! Take this! Ren!
Oh man.
Take this!
Asbel, do that thing you do and protect Sharia.
Eagle dive! Ren!
I can handle this fight solo. You guys take the other one. Honestly, maybe that's what I should start doing, is just telling the AI to target whoever I'm not targeting, so I know that they're just dealing with the other guys.
Everyone stay on your game!
Okay, This was the layout that was really messing us up last time. Oh, jeez. Here they go. Okay. You're the one who keeps doing petrify, and that's a problem. We need you to not do that. All of these mother efforts are gonna try and stop me. Oh, God! Sorry, Hubert. I had a feeling we weren't gonna make it through that one. Whoever just hits the most things is what I'm gonna go for. AoE! AoE! Sharia, please. I do not need you using baby moves. I need you to be reviving the big boys. Do you think it'll hit both of them if I have her revive Hubert? Let's hope. Alright, yeah. You guys just keep focus on me. No, I wanted to be near it so I could get healed too. Shoot. Okay, whatever. We bought those life bottles for a reason, right?
I won't lose. Take this. Release. No escape. Critical blade.
You came back.
No.
Your fate is sealed.
I think that's all of them.
It was a fight, but we lived. Hey, and I'm getting Rise shards. That's good. We need those. Side question. How far are you in Scarlet Nexus? I'm curious if you've gotten to the ultimate troll. What was the last thing I did in that? I want to say I'm like 8-ish hours in now. 8 or 9, maybe. I don't know how I want to talk about it because I don't know if I should spoil stuff for people. My character's dad died. We just had a big fight with the other platoon. Like, we did a 3-on-3 fight, I think, and it was really cool. That's the last thing I did. But Scarlet Nexus is weird. I like it. I don't love it. I wish, like, I don't know. I feel like it's like a bad, not good criticism, however you put it. I'm not really being articulate, but it's just, I wish the combat was better. I don't know how to describe it, but it's just, the combos do not feel satisfying in it. Something about it just doesn't click with me.
Sometimes I can't see the value in fighting.
Where's this title?
Hubert.
There's no profit in the enemies here. It's a waste of time.
What are you talking about? This is some good gold. I have not played any of the Star Ocean games. If I got past chapter 2, I think I'm in like mission phase 5 or whatever, 5 or 6. So I definitely got past the second chapter.
Everyone stay
I don't think I know what you're talking about for the ultimate troll.
on your game. I'm fine.
Those battle phases or whatever, mission phase chapters, not what I'm thinking.
No way. Good. Release. No escape. Critical blade.
Yes, I do know about the side quest that you can only get from the anime. Sophie's or Sherry's got some really cool battle magic now. She's getting some good offense spells, like that ton of lightning from the sky is really neat. Divine Saber, I think is what she kept saying it was.
Everyone stay on your game. Let's go.
They're probably gonna get an L first this fight, and that's gonna be bad. Now, this is also bad.
Death by moonlight!
Flurry! No way!
Death by moonlight! Enter the abyss! You won't live to regret it!
Settle down.
Eat this!
Sweet fall.
My last game at just the right time.
No escape!
No.
Stand the rules! Okay! Pretty alarm!
Yeah.
Ow.
We
Nice
must
shot,
always
Hubert.
give it our best.
Support from the long range, I
That
appreciate
wasn't
it.
it, was it?
Sophie, come on, I just need you to get this title. I'm begging you, girl. Unless you got it and I missed it. Nope. She did get stirred from detachment. Not a whole lot I need there, to be honest. Ooh, treasure chest. Don't mind me, don't mind me, don't mind me, don't mind me. Am I sure this title is real? I'm pretty sure someone looked it up the last time we were grinding for it, and they said you have to do 100 fights with the two of them. We have got to be getting close to that. Yeah, thank you, DCV Titan. They have also searched it. Come back with the same results, leading me to believe that information is true. Or at least they found the same source yet. Oh, look at that combo, 58 hits.
You can be such a child. You're both too cool.
This would be
for
faster if it wasn't on evil.
I'm a triplet?
You make a good point.
I am not your sister, Asbel.
Okay, hold on. You explained the troll thing. Oh, actually, no, I don't want to look at that right now. Let me save first. I do not want to undo all these battles we just did. I've noticed that clicking off the game is what makes my PlayStation the most upset. Oh, I went the wrong way. But hey, we found stuff. Like rice. And another discovery, yeah. An unsettling garden with a lump of clay.
Am I the only one finding it hard to breathe?
You've been under constant pressure since we came to this world. Maybe looking at those flowers would Huh?
What is it?
Star Ocean Games might be up your alley as a Tales fan
aren't
since
real
it's built from
flowers.
former Tales
They're just
staff.
made
I've heard
out
that
of
multiple
clay.
times, and I've still not
No,
played any of them,
Sharia.
but I should definitely look
Those
into
are
it.
real flowers.
What?
It is true. When they lost their Elith, they transformed into that clay-like substance.
Lost their Elith?
You mentioned some difficulty breathing. The disappearance of Elith is the cause of that as well.
See this pose right here
Very
that she's
soon,
doing. It's like,
this world will be completely dead.
That can't be. The world will die?
Yes, the Elith that springs from the planet's core has run dry.
it's pretty sad. NGL. Long time this street too full many people, but destroyed selves. That pose and portrait make you think she's a villain? Of course not. She helped us bring Sophie back to life. She can't be bad, only good. Only hero could make such a move. Actually, hold on. Is our L thing? Oh, it's not out, but it's getting low. I know we're spending it with every step. But if we're gonna be doing it anyway, let's go ahead and just make some stuff with these. Ooh, unadorned. Lethal shot staff is not, I'm guessing, tempered yet. dark bottle, I think. And I think I'm down to my last one. Yes. We'll buy more later. Are Kieran and I gonna keep making quality? I would like to, but it's been difficult to set up lately.
I expect the best from everyone.
Beans! Okay, yeah, Hubert, I'm gonna need you to focus that one to make sure it's not attacking the area when she's busy healing us. There we go. Someone who's like who knows this game really well and has beaten it before. You know, if we eventually get the power, I can't remember if this is only something that happens in Vesperia, where if just if the combo gets long enough, you can trigger Mystic Arts without the L first.
We won't fail.
Ah! Still not 100 fights. Any interest in trying out Monster Hunter Stories 2? I never looked at any of the other Monster Hunter stories, but I hear that's like the one where it's kind of like Pokemon or something. You're like friends with the monsters, you ride them and stuff. Ow. No way to get just long combos and trigger Mystic Arts. That's too bad.
Virtuous souls gather in the Garden of Healing. Shine on! Garden of Innocence!
I love Garden of Innocence. That's actually maybe her best one. She gets a third one
I hope I was
that
of some
I think
use.
looks cooler. But that one I'm pretty sure is just an AoE, hits everyone and heals everyone, which is real good. But do I need to play the first Monster Hunter stories at all for this one? Does that matter? If it does, that'll knock me out of the running.
Survive.
And that blast was cool.
What's our motto?
Never give up. How many fights have we done total? I've played 848 encounters in this game. I have not had 100 of them include Sophie and Hubert yet, apparently.
Everyone stay on your game. Carve out a warning in this game.
We have no current plans to continue Nuzlocke. Not saying they'll never happen, but at present, there's nothing expected. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, that moves really cool. I like that a lot. Wake up, wake up! I wish I knew how to trigger the other ones, or maybe she doesn't have her level 2 yet, which surprises me.
Plenty of room for improvement, but we
I feel like
can
she
let it
definitely
slide.
should. Yeah, we've got to be close. That's why I was fairly confident when I said I would do this and would not quit until we got it. But it's been a bit longer than I thought. And you know what? Someone mentioned it earlier. I'm going to baby it down a little bit. Let's go to moderate. So did that save? Do I have to hit start to save those things? No. Just to make these fights go a little faster. Because right now, XP challenge is not our concern. Yeah. The game gave me a bone, but it sure ain't throwing me one. When she makes that sound when she like sidesteps, it sounds like she's going Louise. Is it R2 to do the level 2 Mystic Arts? Is that what I'm messing up? Because L1 to do everything else. Let me actually look at that. So she's got her other one. I would like to use it. No, she's only got Critical Blade. Okay. What about... Asbel's at least got his, yeah, he's got Lunar Requiem. Do you have yours yet? No, you've only got Instant Balls. You've got your 1 and 2 at least. So, okay, so it is just based on the level then, like the number. I'm guessing. I don't see anything about, like, after a certain number of hits, it will switch into this. Better tell some games get you to trigger your second ones. Oh, that was cool. Good catch there, Asbel.
Know your place.
Were they lost?
No, that's not what I meant.
I always like that one too. It's just Hubert's like, oh, you saw a side of me I didn't want you to see. Okay, trigger whenever you have meter in the Elif burst, and the higher level one will always go. Okay, gotcha. Could not remember if it was a different input, if it was based on combo. If it was like, you'll use all 2 meters of your Elif if you use a level 2 one.
Victory is ours.
Oh, these fights are going so much faster now. Dual Blade Trainee title! All right. Well, okay. I know I said getting that title was where we were going to stop, but in reality, we're going to get the move she learns from it. So we just got to level it up 3 times. Then we're going to see how it works, and then we'll be done for the night. Or the game's going to freeze, and I'm just going to do this later. Thanks, everybody, for watching. This has been a fun stream. I can't believe that happened. It's killing me inside. I want to scream, but people are sleeping. It's like 1 in the morning. We saved earlier. Can't do anything because the game froze. I can't think of a better way for that to go, though. Anyways, thanks. It's been fun. You're all great. I appreciate you. Have a good night. Tell someone you love them. Only play on licensed Sony PlayStations. Good night.